Check 1 2 1 2, bitch.
Hi, people.
What up?
This is episode 201.
201.
The beginning of the 200 era.
We had a beginning of the 200 era.
200s, like the 200s episode.
I know, we had a beginning last week.
Well, shit, this is the official beginning, because, shit. Anyways, episode 201 of the iLLogical Sense podcast. This is your boy, Busby.
Give me a hell yeah!
And over here is your boy, JC.
No hits! And Martin.
Yo, what the fuck, man? I love that shit.
What?
How come you didn't do that on 200?
Because I didn't feel like it.
Hater. Anyways, what's good though, man?
She said you wasn't here for all 200.
For real.
But I am. I was.
You just a substitute. Shit.
Just the replacement, nigga.
Shit.
Shit.
So what up though?
He's got done watching
Good.
the White Versus
Yeah.
with President Jump Off Joe Beasy. And the whole ass nigga in office.
Political tea.
Political tea.
My head hurts from watching this shit out of anger, trying not to jump in there like the ring and just strangle. Yeah, I don't want to say it, but yeah, just one of those shits, man. Because it's just, man, gaslight like a motherfucker. Like, one thing I hate is when like people try to talk over you when you try to prove a point. Wait for it. I thought y'all gonna make a joke because I do that shit.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gotta say nothing. They can just listen to the previous episodes.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, we all do that on this thing. We all talk over each other.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We kind of do.
I think she was analyzing this shit like it was a fucking NBA finals. Fucking.
Yeah,
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
We'll get into the Lakers later.
I mean,
Hey.
But nah, I've been in full. One of my boys told me to really analyze that shit like it's a sporting event.
that
way
triggered you
it's-
like, oh?
Yeah, so because I never done it before. I didn't, obviously I was when it came to 2016 and all the years before that, I did take it. I don't want to say I took it seriously, but like you watch like how you're taught how to, take information like that and be serious and all that.
Yeah.
Nah, man, my homeboy was like, nah, watch that like sport. This is the first time I watched it like a sporting game. I understand it all.
That's kind of how I always watch. That's how I was watching the.
Yeah, the fucking moment of clarity and shit.
Yeah, like I was writing shit down. Like, I mean, for my interpretation of what I saw from this first debate, it looked like Trump was putting full court press on Biden for the first half.
That was the first half, right?
Yeah, in the first half, he set him, had traps. Biden was fumbling the ball out of bounds. He couldn't really get up. He wasn't moving right. And then the second half hit, which was, it basically boiled down and started getting into race. And at that point, I saw Trump hit Biden with the smooth, nasty crossover. Biden slipped, but this nigga Trump shot, and that shit went to the other side of the backboard. And from there, it just went all downhill. Like, he didn't have it, and I felt that Biden, he was very close to playing into his game in the first half of that debate.
Right.
He was able to, catch himself and stop himself. And I feel like that pent-up frustration and that rage, it translated into his very strong weapon, which came to his son. And speaking passionately about his son and his son overcoming addiction.
Right.
He didn't use it. He didn't take it to go below the belt, which he had every opportunity to. Like, I don't think anybody would blame him if he went that route.
But Trump was waiting for that.
But it's not smart because, to me, when you go that route, I view Trump in that light as the 2017 Warriors in the third quarter. You're not going to beat him playing his game, so it's best not to go there. So he did well in countering with making a very passionate remark in regards to his son, making a very, it was very, I don't want to say not, it was very relatable. And when somebody speaks down, I don't have kids, but when somebody speaks down on a loved one,
Right.
At their lowest point.
Yeah.
And you're gonna go to bat for him. Like, I just took it from there, and you know, he bounced back. As far as, you know, it's 1-0 Joe Biden. I like what I saw, but it's not saying much in the overall grand scheme of things.
I mean,
because
we didn't really learn much, but Trump is still a fucking racist. That's all we
he definitely is, but
but he made that shit real clear though.
Like when they asked him, like this was like the funniest part of the whole shit in the debate when not Chris Wallace, no relation to Biggie, but
Seriously,
old boy from Fox News said, "Yeah, will you denounce white supremacy?" And me and Martine both just leaned in. Even Joe Biden leaned in, like, "What you gonna say?" Anyway, we all leaned in, and then we were just waiting. Like, are you gonna say it? And Trump couldn't say it because that's his base. Because if he denounces them, it's a wrap. It will be a wrap. They just won't vote, which is kind of, you know, which is kind of what we want. But but he couldn't do it. So then he tried to pivot and talked about something completely different. Oh, didn't you spend money on this? What?
Or didn't your son get X amount of dollars? Like, come on, bruh.
Nah, but all this comes, like, we gotta, like, rewind. Like, all this shit dropped. Well, like, this happened 2 days. 2 days ago, the New York Times released his tax returns. How much are y'all paying your taxes, if y'all don't mind me asking?
Oh, I don't speak my money on.
Yeah, nah, I'm cool.
Publicly.
Well, we can say about Trump. I know all three of us pay more money than the whole ass nigga in office does. That motherfucker, it got revealed back in 2000. He hasn't paid his taxes in 10 years. The last time he paid his taxes was back in 2016 when he was running for office, and he only paid $760 to the federal government.
What kind of shit is that?
I was clear as hell in these headphones.
Yeah. Seriously, though.
Like Chris Tucker was in my ear saying that.
For real.
Pause. But anyway, yeah, and then to break it down, like someone really broke it down in a nutshell, Trump was broke. When he inherited all the money from his father and shit like that, he was broke because he blew it all on bad business deals and shit. So then when The Apprentice came along and all these other TV revenue, he gained like millions of dollars into that shit. So then he tried to invest it into more business shit, and then he flopped on that shit too. So then after that, the last bit of money he had, he put it into his campaign in 2016, and pretty much if he would have lost that election, he would have been broke. And he won. Because he kept taking money from overseas people like Russia and shit like that.
Siphoning that bitch.
Yeah, so in a nutshell, he owes money. He's not even. That's why Bloomberg doesn't like his ass, because he knows he's fake rich. He's like one of these fake ass rappers out there pretending they're rich with fake money, counting their money,
fake ass jewelry,
all that shit.
Like, house in somebody else's name.
Someone said flat out
knock off clothing and shit like that.
RCA owns the cars.
This nigga's not a billionaire. He's not a millionaire. He's not even a thousandaire. He's not even 100-aire.
He might be.
Maybe 20-aire.
20-aire? What the fuck is that?
He only has $20 in his account. Like, he was kind of waiting for that stimulus package.
Nah, really though. Yeah, he put that stimulus package together for himself.
Yeah.
The fuck?
So pretty much, they said like he owes like over $421 million. That's how in debt he is. So yeah, that's why he is punching for air right now, because he knows when he gets out, when he gets voted out, he's going to jail broke. Him and his whole family gonna go to jail broke.
When that news come out again?
It came out on Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, see, and that probably came out during the witching hour of Red Zone.
No. It dropped right after the late games, right before 5 o'clock, right before the Sunday night game.
Oh, okay. Well, for this narrative, imagine that shit dropping during the witching hour of Red Zone, so now everybody tired and shit. But then that motherfucker show up, so now everybody wide back awake.
No, and then the L's just keep coming. This all happened on Sunday. Then TikTok happened, and then like a judge blocked Trump from blocking TikTok, and then one of his old campaign managers, they found him in Florida threatening to kill himself. So it was just like L after L after L.
Yeah, he looks very clipperish this weekend.
Like when he came out, wow. I give him a ding.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
Even when he came out for the debate, he looked tired. Like Biden just came out like, "What's up, motherfuckers?" Like sounding like
came out from a fucking dentist.
Biden
I was like, is that Biden or Button? Showing them yoppers off, boy.
Biden came out like, what's up, motherfuckers?
Really, though?
Like it was like the Saturday night, you know.
Oh, Biden came out like, what's up, motherfucker? Like, his teeth was out.
Like the Tonight Show, like, you know, when he's like pausing for applause.
shit.
Trump just came out like that motherfucker, like from Sesame Street. Hi, bird.
Like, fuck, you sound like fucking Eeyore.
That's what he sounded like. He was Eeyore. He looked like he came out
man.
slumped, looking tired, knowing he had to say some bullshit.
I'm gonna start calling Biden Chomp.
Jump off Chomp.
Watch out for Big Chomp over there, boy.
Fucking, he's walking to the podium.
No,
that was my thing with this whole debate. Like, I know politics is something that people run from. As I've gotten older, I've learned to embrace politics by looking at it from something that you're passionate or can relate to.
Right.
Obviously, in my instance, would obviously be sports.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And because we're just so far gone in this shit right now, these motherfuckers should have just came out like full WWE superstars. Pyrotechs, run out. Donald Trump should have been shooting at the camera, like fuck all the fireworks jack and shit. Yeah,
Shit.
Joe Biden shit came out, you know. Woo! Yeah, in a robe and shit. Like, fuck it, go all out.
like I said, this ain't about politics no more.
It's about entertainment. It's the entertainment.
This ain't about politics no more.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, let's stop. That's my thing is, as Americans, let's stop pretending that we're higher than thou when we have this as our evidence. Like, this isn't a good evidence to show the rest of the world that we're better than them. It's not.
No.
This isn't. So stop playing like you're on this high, holding that pedestal, and just live to what you're presenting. Give the people what they want. Fuckery and entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
point.
Yeah, and like I just felt because you could tell Biden would just look at him and Trump would just say some shit. It was one of the funniest parts where he was just like, "That's just not true."
Yeah.
It was like tiring. Like that's why I can't be in politics because I'll just knock somebody out. Like nigga, what?
I'll say this: watching that, it does make me wish that in high school I would have
joined the debate team.
I really wish I would have, just to add a different, being, men of the black and brown. I don't want to say we're pushed toward, but we're more encouraged to sports and physical than we are to something like intellectual activities are kind of looked at as intimidating for us.
Yeah.
And I wish there was a fine line to say, yo, I don't got it physically, but I'm gonna be hell for you with this mouthpiece. You're gonna have to see me at that podium.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. And not just in the aspect of music too.
Exactly.
That's the other avenue that we lean towards.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But towards politics, like you're mentioning. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And
definitely.
I do, and it's for me. It's when I watch sports analysis, I strictly stay to either NBA TV or NFL Network for obvious reasons.
Yes.
But
You watch
ESPN with First Take, FS1 with Undisputed, those are more entertaining. Those are entertainment value.
Oh yeah.
I feel like
definitely.
those have ushered in and shown this new generation that jump in this.
Right.
Get in with the jump in with the debates. Don't be afraid of it. You can do this.
But some folks get into this shit and don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Oh yeah,
and that's the most annoying part.
That goes with everything, though, bro.
Yeah,
like seriously, look at Chris Webber.
Reggie
Jumped
Miller.
in, Reggie Miller jumped in to be analysts, and they're trash.
The Monday Night Football dude that we get annoyed about. What's his name?
Booger.
Yeah.
Well, he's on Countdown now.
Yeah, good.
Good.
Stay there.
He's funnier.
Oh, really?
Funnier
Okay,
there.
see,
Yeah.
but that's a spot where he belongs. You know
But
what I'm
that's
saying?
what everybody has a strength. You just gotta put them.
Definitely.
That's why I
in the right
loved
place.
That's why I loved Everyday Struggle, the original Everyday Struggle with Joe Budden and academics. It was like they were perfect opposites of each other. They had the perfect mindset. It was perfect. That was great. Oh, I was gonna say great TV, but great.
And credit
TV.
to Joe Budden. Like, I was speaking in the sports realm, but credit to Joe Budden. Joe Budden, for his, obviously when he was the laughing stock within hip hop, he planted a foundation to where now it's cool and it's fun to debate within hip hop.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Barbershop. He brought barbershop talk to
Definitely.
fucking platforms.
To the mainstream.
To the mainstream.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all this is, man. But yeah, back to the debates. This is just one of 3 debates, man.
Is it 3 or 4?
No, there's like 2 more. I think it was 2 more.
Yeah,
The other
I
one.
think it said it was 3 total.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's gonna be another one with Kamala Harris and Pence.
Kamala.
Whatever. What?
Hey, if you're gonna vote for him, get it right.
For real,
I don't care how I pronounce their name. It ain't gonna be. No, but seriously,
it's not gonna be pronounced Trump.
Shit. That's why you get a ding.
Thank you.
Nah, but seriously, you know, like Kamala is not no what's her name, Biden. She's gonna get in Pence's ass. she's like, I don't know who the fuck you think you talking to.
I'm interested in that one.
Yeah, me too. Honestly, like for real, bro. That shit
look,
looks interesting as
she
fuck.
gonna like dunk all over. It's gonna be like Anthony Davis.
Like she's good for that.
Oh my bad.
She's good for that, but on the flip side, Pence isn't Trump. If that makes sense.
No. But he's more bitch made.
No, but what I'm saying is that he's not gonna rely on antics.
Yeah.
So how low he goes will actually be because of his mouthpiece.
See, this is why
That's why I'm more intrigued with that, because that one looks like a more debate. This one was kind of just like, all right,
yeah, it's like a free for all.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if it was Kamala? I'm gonna just appease y'all.
Kamala.
Okay, whatever. If it was Kamala Harris,
I think like Rama Ding Dong.
If it was Kamala Harris versus Trump and on the what's it called, debate, yeah, that would have been a little bit more entertaining. It would have been more intense because she's a black woman, white man.
That would be interesting, especially when they get to the race element.
And
You know
she'll
what I'm
break
saying?
him
Like,
down.
that would be interesting.
It'd be interesting because remember again,
The Central Five.
well, not just that. Remember, she's not viewed very.
Oh yeah, highly. I know.
Highly.
But then Trump will
Especially
just
in
fuck it up.
California.
Trump will fuck it
Yeah.
up the same way he.
Yeah.
fucked
I would
up with
imagine.
Biden.
I would imagine he would, but I would
He
also
might have
imagine
like
that
points to attack her with.
before he
I
fucks
know.
up.
Yeah.
But then when he said,
And points that are good enough to remind people. Remember, she ain't running against me. She's running against Pence.
No. I'm talking about if Camilla was going against Trump. If she wanted to take it.
But you're missing what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What I'm saying is he could hit those points to just, even if he fucks up later on, it's kind of like the Meek Mill effect with Drake, where he says enough where he may have lost, but he said just enough to hit that chink in the armor. Mm-hmm. It could be that same way where it's he could fuck it up, but he could say just enough to get people to be like, she don't look like she could hold that role either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It goes both ways.
Well,
that's why it's intriguing to me.
Yeah, especially for this case, man. But yeah, it's gonna be shit. 2 more months. I'm gonna have a happy birthday.
One more month, shit.
One more month. Yeah, one more month.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, 1 more month.
Calendar's
Goes
about
out.
to flip.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm gonna have a happy birthday. I'm gonna turn 33. Those are lucky numbers. I'm gonna have a happy birthday. I ain't dimmer.
Everybody should have a happy birthday. Nothing should diminish it if it don't immediately involve you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something else happened. I was gonna say, wanna talk about power?
Fuck it.
Give me what I want.
I thought we were gonna do this stuff
And I've been waiting, baby.
Somebody did this.
Now,
No.
you can tell me. You can tell me about power.
Oh, so
Because-
you not gonna let this go, huh? I still
Nah.
want that nigga dead.
Nah, but you
I
can.
still want him dead, Jason.
You can tell me.
by any means necessary.
That's fine, but I figured
here we
something
go.
else out that I caught. So I just
hold
want
on.
you. So I just want you to tell me how you interpreted power. and
This
then-
episode, or like the whole
Of
Power
course,
franchise.
we don't. Well, I mean, you can actually you could the whole Power franchise, and then particularly episode 4. Because to me, I'm just sitting back laughing like,
Oh, because I
I
told you
told
so.
you niggas. I told you.
Well, Tariq kind of gained some points, but he's still down by 25. So
Ain't nothing. He the main character, so he ain't gonna go.
I know.
He got time
For
to
me.
He got time to recoup.
for me.
They just cleared season 2.
Well, obviously. Anyway, yeah, and they're all fucking having COVID parties, him 50 and the whole cast members in the club, and I'm like, God damn it, niggas, I want y'all for season 2. Be smart about this. Anyway, this episode I really enjoyed. It was very, very entertaining. Like they haven't missed. Every episode 1 through 4, they have not missed. I've been very, very entertained. And James Fitzpatrick, God rest his soul, but he will be very proud of his son.
You said God rest his soul to a character, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. The fuck?
Okay.
Pay some respect to Ghost.
I wonder who could have called this, man.
I don't know.
Only somebody had put on table and said that this.
You want to say that? You want me to say that you're right? You want to hear that, JC? Is that what you want? You want
Yes.
to say?
I mean,
you're not
might
gonna
as
get it
well.
from me.
I mean,
You're not
yeah,
gonna
no,
get
you-
it from me.
Petty mother.
You heard it, didn't you? That's all you're gonna hear.
This motherfucker sound like
He said, that's as close as you gonna get.
that's his. Do you denounce white supremacy?
Yeah, right?
Tariq is his white supremacy.
Oh, shit.
Nah, man. But the one part I did like is what. First off, the logic and the app shit. It was smart, but it was just like in real life, you would get caught in like 2 fucking seconds. The app.
Oh, but this is a PCU.
I know.
Them rules don't apply.
I know.
Motherfuckers paying $2,500 for tutoring. Like,
I was watching like, oh, this is smart. But then I thought about it, and I was like, you could get caught in like a week by doing this.
motherfuckers just seeing like the administration just isn't gonna see all these fucking orange envelopes being passed around on campus and shit. Like, you don't smell this fucking loud in this envelope?
What are there? Pills, coke, weed. What else?
That's what they had. They had weed.
He said, what else? Shit.
Yeah.
Like, what else is there?
They had weed
Fuck.
they had one code for weed, they had another one for coke, and then they had another one for Xanax.
Yeah.
Like they was that shit.
Alright.
I was watching that and I was like,
That's
oh
genius.
yeah, nah.
That's
You
genius.
definitely your father's son. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was genius. That's why. And then that part when he was kind of looking down on the whole college campus. When
Oh, that was James St. Patrick.
I was about to say that's exactly James looking down when he was on Truth.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you are your daddy's father.
Yeah.
Even though you hate your daddy, you are your daddy's son. Whether you like it or not, you little shit. But yeah, I like that. And then I realized the 2 females. What's her name? Mary J. Blige's daughter. What's her name?
Diana.
You want to know a fun fact about her, the actress? She's 35 years old.
Oh wow. You know what I learned about Lauren,
What?
the actress?
Yeah.
That was DMX's character's daughter in Cradle to the Grave.
Shit.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, I'm old as fuck.
Are we old as fuck?
Shit.
Because old girl, Mary J. Blige's daughter's damn near as old as her. Like, what the fuck?
I don't see nothing
Wait,
wrong
hold
with
up. Mary J. Blige is like 50-something, ain't she? Or
that. Yeah,
50?
no, she don't know to be your daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, she young enough.
But then again, like, but when you see her daughter play on the show, she looks like 21 or 23 or whatever. Someone
Like,
said
don't
it.
crack.
I was just gonna say, bro, like you say this all the
Don't
time.
crack
Like-
at all. Even from some white people, like
You're
Paul
surprised?
Rudd's 50 years
Shit.
old and he don't even look 50. Or
Yeah,
51 years old. Or whatever.
he's a vampire.
I know, right?
Anyways.
But anyway, yeah. I saw the two females that Tariq is fucking with, and I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, I know what you're doing, Courtney. I know what you're doing. Oh, you motherfucker. That chick's that's his Tasha, and the other female's gonna be his Angie.
Hey. No, you got her age wrong, bro. She's definitely not 35.
How old is she?
She is 23 years
No,
old.
I looked that
come
up.
on,
no,
man.
No. I looked it up, and someone said on Twitter. She said she graduated in 03. And she's fresh out of college.
It says she was born April 23rd, 1997.
Come on, man.
No, I'm telling you what someone has told me, especially on Twitter.
Do you believe everything you read on the internet?
Nigga, I'm trying to tell you something.
You did.
Anyway,
Well, you said enough. You read it on Twitter.
They said she graduated in 03.
Oh, she was also in Fast and Furious.
Which one?
Fast and Furious.
Oh, not these. No these.
No, the.
No these. Whatever the case, what other shit did I notice in it? Oh, well, someone told me, like, when I was watching the episode, someone was all going like, oh, they're going the Empire route. What the fuck you talking about, Empire?
Yeah, see, that's
And then I didn't know what the hell he was talking. I was like, what? Don't ever compare. Then I
oh,
saw
you're
the
talking about
scene.
before you saw the scene.
Yeah, someone told me
Oh,
on
okay.
Twitter that, and I was like, what the fuck you talking about? Then the scene popped up, and I'm like, oh. I kind of saw it coming. I kind of felt he was kind of good.
Yeah, I didn't pay much attention to it, only because niggas think wiping your ass is gay. So,
Huh?
oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's people who have come out and they said, yo, if you wipe your ass this way or for a certain amount of time, you're gay. So it's like, Niggas just gonna nigga. I don't really pay attention to that.
Like, okay.
I didn't take it as that. I mean, so from that standpoint, the outpour and outcry that I've seen are people that you just know, they could see a gay couple holding hands and they got a problem with it, you know?
But it's
so it's
just,
like,
I know what they meant
whatever.
when they said, when at first I didn't know, then when the gay stuff went down from
Yeah,
two, I was like,
I mean,
oh,
I mean, am I like sitting there like watching the scene like, yeah, give it to him, man? Like, no, I wasn't doing that. But then it like overly bothered me, like, nah.
No, it
like,
didn't. I was
check Twitter at that point, like, you feel uncomfortable.
I was going like, how far are they gonna go with this? And then when the phone rang, I was like, yes.
Yeah, but I saw people saying that they disrespected Kobe during that scene.
Oh, because he had the 24
tattoo, and I was like,
really? He was like 24 for Kobe.
Yeah, and I was
That's
like,
how he said it, for Kobe.
Yeah, I was like, really? That's like, Kobe can only be a hero for heterosexual people. Like,
Okay.
All right, we talking about Kobe Bryant, who was a great supporter of the WNBA, who has gladly accepted anything regarding LGBTQ. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's there's women who Kobe was their hero, who identify as gay. So it's like,
Yeah.
When we talk about the PC,
Right.
no, we're talking about idiots on.
in the real world.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the PCU. I'm talking about their responses. Like, that's what I was saying. They said the response to that was, oh, they disrespected Kobe.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I was like that shit I just don't pay no
But
mind.
anyway,
whatever,
The actor
man.
that plays
Yeah.
Drew, he really set himself apart this episode to me.
Oh, and you remember when you said that? What's his name? TV Bobby Brown had that he needed. You said he already had that scene that personified him as Kane. Well, that happened on this episode for me. When when old boy disrespected Mary J. Blige of all people, tried to call her what's her name? Puta, whatever, called her a bitch in Spanish.
Oh, puta.
Puta, right? And you said, what'd you say? And then, as soon as he was about to say it, all of a sudden, Kane just punched the shit out of him, and all I heard was every little step I take. Yeah, and he was just beating the shit out of him. And I'm like, that's Kane. He ain't TV Bobby Brown no more. He graduated to Kane.
If only somebody said that last week.
You said that for the 2 hours. I didn't see it. Now I see it. For me, not you. I did it for me.
Look, man.
Crickets.
I'm fuck. But I'm just saying. Now I was like, okay. I was like, all right. So what else happened in this episode that I really like?
It was jam packed.
A lot of fucking.
It was.
Everyone. Oh yeah, and I feel the
Well, it's college, so.
No, the teachers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Teachers fucking too.
Everybody but
Probably happens in
everybody but
college.
young Tariq is fucking. I got a little problem
No,
with
Tariq
that.
got action though.
He ain't like fucking.
Well, they kept cock blocking. I think Tariq's gonna fuck the teacher or the counselor.
Nah, that's Z.
Yeah.
I already told you how that's gonna go down.
Well, you told me. You didn't tell the people. Tell
Yeah.
the people.
Well, to go deeper, we have to finish. I need to hear what you're saying because I want to make sure it aligns with what I'm already predicting for fucking season 3 at this point.
God
Damn, you on
damn.
that deep.
Yeah, I've already.
I already told you what I feel.
pieced it together.
You already told me everything. Like last week after the show, you kind of put pieces together. But I already told you what's gonna happen. Like what's it called? All the way up to the series, Tariq's gonna be like even more. It's gonna be worse than his dad. Completely worse than his dad. Bodies are gonna start dropping. And by the end of the series, Tariq is gonna just portray. Like, everyone is just gonna hate him. His mom's gonna be dead, and he's gonna what's it called? Everyone's gonna hate him more than his daddy did. He's gonna live. I do believe he will live. I'll give you that one.
So this is what I've been thinking.
But he'll be alone.
Yeah, this is what I've.
Oh yeah.
This is what I've been thinking and analyzing this latest episode. Because episode 4 to me was a perfect 10 out of 10. It laid the foundation. It not only picked up from the previous 3 weeks, but it set everything in stone for however long 50 and Courtney want to take this series. However many seasons. Like, that was the epitome. Everything got set up there. This, what I'm about to say, isn't about me gloating. It's just to go back and remind, because I added some more to that, and I figured out.
You said you speak power. Now you said that last week.
No. So off air, I didn't. Busby and I have been looking for those spoiler pieces at the end of each
Because
episode.
Courtney kept kind of just like
Yeah. So I went into obviously after the first episode when I broke down everything. I found the first episode recap.
I found it too.
And what Courtney was saying it, and she had basically said everything that I said, and I was like, oh my god, I speak power.
That's an air horn, bro. That's a fucking air horn.
Like, oh shit, I speak power.
Like you cracked the code. Like,
Yeah. Like, y'all niggas trying to look with the Da Vinci Code and shit.
You know the Matrix.
Yeah, fucking the beautiful mind moment and shit.
Yeah.
Like, numbers.
Minority Report, just like
Yeah, like all the digits and shit are going. Like, I'm just grabbing letters and numbers. Like it's this. It's here.
You're like fucking Iron Man, bro.
the fucking AC/DC player. Okay, she'll be fucking new edition.
I'm
Not a Nipsey.
Yeah, I'm Ghost Man. But I think it was either going into season 4 or going into season 5
For Power?
or concluding season 4. Yeah, for Power.
For book 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, I possibly could have said it both, off air, on air. I had stated they're going to tell the origin story of Ghost, Tommy, and Kanan, and they're going to tell it through Tariq.
Yeah.
So everybody stopped trying to trip it off of him wanting to die because he's going to be used and all that. Right? So obviously that's playing true because of the characters they have involved.
Yeah.
His friend Brayden, who obviously is starting to walk into.
Oh, how Tariq played that shit?
Yeah, that's his father.
Perfect. When he saw the dude slanging on his shit, he's like, "Should I whoop his ass?" And then he looked at Tommy Jr. Then he was like, "All right." He went over to him and said, "Yo, that dude's slanging over there," pointing at Tommy Jr.
Yeah.
Went over there. Tommy Jr. whooped his ass. What's his name on the show? Brayden. He's Tommy Jr.
No, he Brayden. Put some respect on him. When you dress like Cameron and then you whoop somebody's ass, nah, you Brayden.
Wearing all pink.
Yeah, he showed up like Cam when he popped up in the pink Range Rover.
Yeah,
that outfit.
yeah.
It was the Halloween. It was a Halloween episode.
Oh, okay. So he did it on purpose, like,
yeah.
So like, yeah, because what's his name? So like, Tariq saw this dude that was slanging on his shit. So he was like, he was like slanging on his corner. So instead of whooping his ass, he looked and saw Brayden, and he was like, no, he looked and saw Brayden. So he saw the dude, and he was like, yo, tell that dude down there that he's selling on his block. So he went over there and told the dude that was selling on his block that Brayden's selling. So he goes over to Brayden like, what the fuck, and starts fighting with him, and Brayden just whoops the shit out of him and gets him kicked out the party.
Why? Because Brayden's family's name again.
No, kicked out the party. But
but listen,
I'm gonna go to what happened. So a few days later, Tariq's coming on campus. He sees the dude like walking. I got his ass whooped walking out. And he's like, "Oh, what happened?" "Oh, I got suspended because I was fighting the dude's the family member's son."
And that's when it hit Tariq like. Yeah, his name holds weight. Like, it's the real deal. All right.
And he smirked after he did it because he knew exactly what would have happened.
Yeah.
I was like, you get
So, of course, they're doing that. Of course,
that was smart.
Kane is very reflective of Kanan. No, that's Kanan. Yeah, like that's not by accident.
Do you think...
Well, hang on. Before you even get there, I'm going to break down my theory on how this is going down.
Okay.
So I already said that they were gonna do that. And then, of course, how you pointed out, he has Lauren, he has Diana. But then remember, there's the third chick.
I was going to ask about that. Who's she going to be?
She's not Ramona, she's Pink Shoes.
Pink Shoes.
Remember in the first 2 seasons?
You taking it back. Who was Pink Shoes again?
The one when he first got associated with Dre and they had to go to, where it was, Miami, to go try to kill her. Because remember, she kept shooting up and breaking up all their shit.
That was so far back. I remember.
Okay, but remember, she's not Ramona. She's a street girl. She's a street girl.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna get a picture of, okay, what if Ghost was fucking Pink Shoes? That's gonna be that chick.
I don't think he's gonna fuck her though.
No, but what I'm saying is she's going to be in the mix with all them. She's not gone 100%.
Okay.
Neither is Ramona gone 100%.
Ramona.
The one he was fucking, Ghost was fucking, or James was fucking with at the end of the final season.
I don't remember her.
Because remember, like somebody brought up, well, why isn't she around for the funeral? Well, remember, she got embarrassed by Tate, so she doesn't want to be seen in public right now. So all that's getting, again, these characters still have,
and you gotta remember that all this shit happened 3 days
within
after.
like a week of all this shit. Like,
Yeah.
still within a week or 2 weeks of
the final episode. Yeah.
Like for us, it's been a year's time, but you know,
Or
now
6 months.
I finally figured out why people couldn't see Tariq the way I was seeing him, and I was trying to understand and figure out why I even saw it to begin with. I pieced it together when he was standing on top of the campus and he was looking down. Like you said, he looked exactly like
his dad,
like Jamie at True. And it's because people couldn't see him as Ghost, because how can you see somebody as Ghost when they didn't go through the same struggles? They're, you know, they don't have the same background. They're spoon-fed, yada yada, and the third.
Right.
But it made me think about what Courtney Kemp has said. This story is not about James St. Patrick. It's a story around them.
About power.
So what I started putting two and two together was they couldn't see him as Ghost because they associated Ghost with James St. Patrick, but James St. Patrick isn't Ghost either. And I'm gonna break this down.
Courtney Kemp will be proud of you right now.
When you go, I'm gonna break this down with an example. If you go commit a crime, and you put a mask on, just because you put the mask on doesn't mean that the person behind the mask didn't actually commit the crime. The reason why they could never pin James St. Patrick is just because he had a mask on, but that does not make him Ghost.
Technically, he had a hoodie on every time.
Right,
Shit.
but I'm not talking about literally.
I know.
I'm talking about figuratively.
Yeah.
He had the mask of Ghost on, but you got to remember, if they were saying the same thing about Tariq not being able to be Ghost, think of all the people that only saw James St. Patrick's and knew nothing about his street history. How could he be Ghost? He's in the political form. He's a club owner. He's this. He's that.
How can Tariq be this?
How can Tariq be like exactly?
He's a tutor. He does.
So for me, when I pieced that together, it was no. Tariq is going to become Ghost, and he's going to become worst. He's going to become the worst version of Ghost because he's not going to actually be the one pulling triggers on people.
He's
going to be the one that's structuring everything around him.
Dance puppets.
And the person that does that is the most dangerous in the room. If you could have somebody killed without actually killing them, you're the most dangerous person.
Really think about it.
You're a shot caller at that point.
Tariq only killed what? 2 people?
He's only killed 2 people, but think about this. This is
like honestly, he only killed.
Yeah, he only killed. He killed Ray, and then he killed his father,
James.
But this is why I feel like he's gonna be worse than his father. Remember, even though he's only physically killed 2 people, he's responsible for a lot of deaths. You learn from your mistakes.
And he has.
Remember the white woman remember the one that set everything off with all this shit. The white woman. What did he learn from that standpoint? Never say your accomplice's name around anybody, because then that creates a loose end. You don't think that when he was testing Braden with all that shit? Notice when he told old boy, he never said, "Hey, Braden is stepping on there."
Yeah.
He said, "Hey, that dude's on." He subtracted using the names. He's learned.
Oh, damn. You blew my mind. I didn't even think about it like that.
Yeah, no. So he's learned from his mistakes, and think about it. He's like, I think in episode 5, he's turning 18.
Yeah.
He's the most dangerous person in this fucking universe right now. He's just turning 18.
I will give him the props of how he handled the old girl when he was.
Which one?
I know, right? His Angie. When he was what's it called? How he said he has options, and then his phone rang. Lauren, his phone ring is like, oh, who's that?
Is that yeah? Like
options.
I told you, we got options.
And I was like, that's another point for you, little shit.
Well, I stood up. I was like, no. Yeah, I was like, no. That's power. That's power.
I triggered you.
But also expect this. You're saying that's his Tasha and his Angie.
I mean,
but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay. In looking at and examining everything, he's still not gonna pick his Angie.
Of course not.
He's still gonna end up picking Tasha, and it's not
Tasha. It's Tasha. Yeah,
because it's the safer play. It's not based again. Read what he was saying. We have options. He wasn't just talking about fucking around, fooling around. He's learned the game. Remember, in season 6, teach me the fucking game, Ghost. In this episode, you just gotta play the game.
He just realized it. He just got it.
Yeah, no, and hearing him speak about everything, that's why I just couldn't figure out why I saw his potential that early. I just knew they were going to tell the story through him. I didn't know it was going to be to this extent. But he to me is the most interesting character, because to me he came out of left field. I didn't from episode 1 of this series.
He was so young in episode 1.
You just think of it like the son. And then when I drew the parallel with Godfather 1 and Godfather 2, where it was the shadow of the father is still over the heir that's taking over, so he's still making moves in his father's shadow.
Right.
In this instance, it's the same thing like the Godfather. Michael wants nothing to do with his father's business. He does not want to become like his father.
And then he
becomes it's not that he becomes his father. It's why he becomes worse than his father. They put a hit out on his father, which draws him in. Okay, they killed Raina. Even though he was kind of doing his little dirt with Kanan on the side, really it was clipping Ray that really brought him full circle into the game. So he got brought in. Just like Michael, he killed his father and his father.
Got you.
Yeah. So in this instance, he does that. Now he's bringing everything full circle to where he's starting to realize this is why my father held all the secrets and kept everything quiet. Because when you're the loudest, you're the easy one to get caught. I can't afford to get caught because my mother already stupidly got caught because she didn't take my advice. So I have to make sure that I'm separated from everything.
And you got to kill his daddy to do it.
Which, as time goes on, it does become more and more. It becomes more and more necessary for him, in my eyes,
to kill
his father and get him out. It really was the only way. I mean, think about it. You as everybody, you can counter with your father gave you the world, this, that, and third, and yeah, you're right. But think about it from Tariq's point of view. Motherfucker, you went to jail for something you actually did, and you played the system to get you out. Meanwhile, I killed the murderer of your daughter, and you want me to come out and take that on the chin for the family? Nigga, that's not you. You didn't teach me that. Oh no, you getting soft on me, man. You gotta go.
Yeah. I mean, he never liked him anyway.
No, but you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You get pushed to a certain point where now there's no coming back.
Yeah.
So no, it definitely becomes warranted because when you look at James, it's like, nah, because you would have never taken the fall like that. You had the opportunity to take the fall and you didn't do it.
And I think when James kind of realized that when he had the gun pointed at him, he was just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And that's why he told Tommy, like, nah, don't go after him. Like, he knew what was going to happen to his son. His son was probably going to slowly become his worst nightmare himself.
Right. And see, the thing of it is to go back to the Godfather parallel, when you look at Jamie, his hustling is reminiscent of Vito. They're just trying to do it just to survive. Like Michael, Tariq is doing it for respect.
Pretty much.
That makes you more dangerous.
I think Tariq's
because when it becomes, you don't need to be in this game. See, that's the thing. When you're doing it off survival because you have nothing else, yeah, you're viewed as dangerous because you have nothing else to rely on. Like that's very true to a certain degree. However, when you're in the game based on respect, not because of survival, but because this is actually sport to you, you've now superseded the person that's doing it for survival. And that's why, to me, he's like, yeah, he's going to, in the end, he's going to pay for all of his sins. Don't get it twisted. Like, I see where it's going, but from what I saw in season 4, he's going to be as ruthless.
He's gonna be worse
as you can imagine.
He's gonna be worse.
Yeah, and now in seeing this episode 4, I'm not gonna be surprised if he's the reason why Tasha is dead.
Oh yeah, he's gonna. Of course he's gonna be the reason. Of course he would.
No.
Oh, he's gonna on purpose.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn, he gonna be just worst thing. He's gonna be Kanan and Ghost at the same time.
Because Tasha could become his Fredo.
I can see that happening, and then niggas are really gonna hate. Oh damn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah,
I can see that.
That's fucking crazy.
Courtney Kemp will do that too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I can see Courtney Kemp looking at you like, you motherfucker.
Figure my shit out.
You like, you're good. Nah. Nah, bitch. You ain't gonna do to me like that. We got to mention Method Man. I see where this is going. Method Man's gonna go against O-Dog, and it's setting up influence.
The setup was there perfect.
You a lying ass. What do you call him?
A lying ass nigga.
You a lying. And the way he looked at him too.
I look forward to your support.
I look forward to your support.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, you gonna see his support. Yeah, season 3 of Tate, you gonna see his support, all right?
Shit.
And now they said in the next episode for for episode 5, which is the mid-season finale. It's been 5 weeks already of this shit. And I'm like, damn, y'all do that mid-season finale bullshit. which is probably gonna wait till like what, December maybe.
I'm not mad at it though. I like these mid-season like
they said, but they said like, oh, you won't believe what's gonna happen. So I'm like, okay, it's either a few things. I was thinking maybe Tommy's gonna come back, but I'm like, nah, he has no reason to come back.
It's too
he
easy.
has no reason to come back because number one, the feds are looking for him. Tasha just dropped his name in court. There's no reason for him to come back to New York.
And you gotta remember the fact that Sax introduced his niece.
And
so there's that play is gonna come into effect. Not to mention that again, I feel the actor that portrayed Drew, he did it flawless, but now that makes more sense as to why his father is pushing for him to be the head of the family and not Kane. It's the identity, which is I can't have a soft son. Like if you can be, if you're gonna be gay, that's fine, but you still gotta show motherfuckers that you're in the streets. Which is another reason why I didn't know. Why I understand why motherfuckers were bringing up like, oh, this is.
You know why? Come on.
No, but hear me out. I don't know why they were bringing up like, oh, this is turning into Empire.
Because the gay shit.
When Tommy and James went to go see the fucking the cartel leader, remember he was in the fucking pool getting head from the other guy, and he just like rose up and left.
You remember that?
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
The people
like, fam,
that.
This has been around. Like it's been there.
Right.
The only difference is now is you're dealing with the next generation. The next generation is not like the older generation.
And niggas skipped episodes.
Yeah. So I can't be faulty of that. Like again, I've been observing and seeing the correlations between all the seasons before.
Someone also said they have a feeling that Mary J, like Kane might be Kanan's son.
That's possible.
Like someone said,
it'll be wild, but I wouldn't put it past
again,
them.
Courtney Kipps has said she does not do gotcha moments.
Yeah, so
she doesn't do gotcha, but she don't.
And to be Kanan's son, they would have to know about Tommy and Jamie.
And Mary J. Blige's acting still has not gotten better.
No, but I will say this:
fuck y'all doing shit like that.
It's horrible, but she had one line in that motherfucker where I was like, oh, "Okay, you got it." Now this is yours.
Which line was it?
When when they went to the tunnel to go approach. No, before that. Notice what she said. She said, y'all motherfuckers ain't been running around since your father, and if you want to keep acting up, I could arrange that. I could arrange that meeting.
Yeah, but I didn't believe it.
Because his father's dead. So she's like, you keep fucking around with me, I could arrange that.
But I didn't believe it when she said it, though.
It doesn't matter. When I saw it, I was like, oh, you could deliver those one-liners. Okay, cool.
But she has the same look. Like, she literally has the same Stone Cold look.
But that's all I need to see from a killer. A killer ain't here to be dramatic. Yeah. A killer here to get the line out.
I can't believe Mary J. Blige like that. If that was Remy Ma, I can believe that.
I can't believe Mary J.
What?
I can't believe Mary J. Blige like that, but I can believe Mary J. Blige like that with a son like Kane.
Maybe.
Remember, because it ain't her that's pushing these buttons. It's Kane.
I know. Like I said, man, I'm surprised I'm really, really enjoying this show. 4 episodes deep. People say this shit is trash. They're trying to put logic to it, and I was like, people. I was like you one day. I was like that. Me and JC were like that a few seasons ago. And then after that, we just said, fuck it.
What else you got? Throw it up there. You niggas want to go have a gang war on the moon?
Fuck it.
Tell me when.
Like we said when the last season happened of Power, we were annoyed like what's going to happen. Tommy and Ghost are going to fight in a helicopter over Angie's dead body. Yeah. And then with it crashing down and then they both survive somehow.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I was expecting it. I was ready.
Like at this point, at the point in the last season, we were just like, we watched it, but we enjoyed it. And then at the last episode, I was like, oh, you motherfucker, you gonna make me watch this. I do not understand why people hated the last episode, like the series finale of book 1.
Because they don't understand Shakespeare.
Yeah.
That's just what it boils down to. Like, you have to understand that when it comes in terms of Shakespeare, he's not gonna give you the ending that you want.
But
okay, I get you.
It's the ending that fits the circumstance. Yeah, the ending that you deserve, not the ending that you want.
And that's why I like the ending. Because everyone got what they deserved. Tasha got what they deserved. Tariq got what he deserved. Tommy got what, like, everybody got what they deserved. And I was like,
yeah,
you did it better than Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I love this power shit, man.
Shit, it's a big, rich town. Oh, yeah, speaking of that, that's the Trey Songz version. 50 heard y'all. Oh, yeah, no, but 50 heard y'all, and he completely took that song off, like, not all DSPs.
It's on YouTube still. I played that shit again. I've been playing it for the past
Same here?
with the intro, I've been putting the TV on mute, and I've been playing the YouTube version. That
Especially the part where he says, "Nigga, I'm balling" in the basketball.
Yeah,
it was perfect. I was like, and then it's perfect with it. It was like, damn, y'all fucked that up. Y'all need to bring that back because I can't listen to the original one because it doesn't mix well with it. It doesn't mix well with it.
No.
It fits with the OG. Chapter 2 is the Trey Songz remix.
See, it's just the new generation. That's all it is.
Man. Oh, man. It's a great show. I wonder what's going to happen in the mid-season finale. It has to be something that's going to be like, you won't believe what's going to happen. So, what, James is going to come out the grave? Nah. Or maybe, well, I feel like James is going to pop up like as Tariq's conscience or whatever.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
that's coming. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they held that for season 2.
Yeah, I mean, she did, like, Courtney Kip did say ghosts are gonna pop up.
Yeah.
So Kanan and Ghost are gonna pop up. 50 has to be on this. Come on now. He put that in his contract. I'm executive producer. Show at least one episode.
Who is it? The actor that was in ATL.
Which one?
Ross?
Esquire.
No clue.
Esquire. Who's Esquire?
The one that went to the private school.
Oh yeah, what about him?
I forgot the actor's name. He's joining Power Ghost.
He is. Yep, I saw that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. When he went to the private school, which one are you talking about?
Well, there's only one friend that went to the private school in Atlanta.
The movie.
Oh, okay. I was getting confused with the fucking TV show.
You said ATL. You should have said ATL. Should have just said
that shit is Atlanta.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, that Power Book 2, great television. Now, what did you think of Lovecraft Country this week?
Oh God.
This episode lost me. Like, I was with them, and then it was just like, I know what you're doing, but this is just, it's too much. It lost me on this one. I got it, but it lost me.
No, I watched that shit today. My mom came out and she was like, everybody keeps talking about this, like, what is it? And I was like, it's basically magic with racism.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know how else to explain it, but she's like, well, what else? And I was like, I don't know. I just know it's my 7th week back. I can't stop watching this show.
They got 3 more episodes left. I keep saying this is just episode 7, but now it's like we're almost at the ending because they got like 3 more episodes left, and I'm just like, well, what's the show about? Shit, I don't know.
Whatever you want. But that's why I felt like this episode was perfect to explain that, which was I am.
Whatever you say, I am.
Whatever, yeah, it's like whatever you
if
want
I wasn't,
it to be.
then why would I say I am?
It's basically speaking affirmations over yourself.
Yeah.
That's basically what the theme was. Speaking affirmation over yourself.
Gotcha.
Just put time travel into it.
Yeah.
And the space-time continuum.
From everything y'all been telling me, because I ain't been watching it because I ain't paying for that shit. But everything y'all been telling me, that shit is weird as fuck.
It's a mind fuck.
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
good. But it's good.
It's Watchmen on acid.
Like, and I'm saying this.
Watchmen was already weird, bro.
Whoa,
That's what I'm saying.
Like, again, I'm saying this. I'm not the one that usually does sci-fi.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't usually do sci-fi at all. This shit is
Why'd
like.
you watch Star Wars?
I was just gonna say, but you like Star Wars though.
And
Yeah, but
the
Star
MCU.
Wars again. Star Wars. That's
It's
comic book.
yeah.
That's more action figure.
That's sci-fi-ish.
But it is sci-fi.
Yeah, but that's more of a.
You know what I mean?
It's more of a popular version of sci-fi.
So you don't like
This is
Avatar?
kind of like.
Like
Underground.
This is like no. This is what. And I don't mean this in disrespect because I'm a sports nerd, but this is more like nerd sci-fi. I'm not one that gets into nerd sci-fi.
Star Wars is nerd sci-fi.
They got
Wars
shooting
is
in that shit like.
ultimate nerd.
It's like
Sci-fi,
ultimate
dog.
But they shoot
Yeah.
lasers and shit like that, and even then,
Yeah.
and even then, I don't know what the fuck's going on. But I like,
Star Wars?
yeah, like,
You know what the fuck
man.
is going on? They explain it.
Come on,
all I know is that,
You're a nerd just like us, man.
fam.
Okay, you don't like Avatar sci-fi. That's what you mean, right?
That's like Technicolor to me. You watch that shit like just for colors, and then whatever the
Yeah,
story is,
just be
and then like that's fucking colors.
That's- okay.
That's Pocahontas with colors. That's all that
Space,
story
like
is.
you don't like Space Odyssey, 2001 Space Odyssey.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
that
I'm cool
type
with
of shit.
that.
That's the type of sci-fi you don't like.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is more along that. Like, I'm not one that gets into that, but
Yeah.
like
This shit.
this is pretty damn good.
Yeah, this one lost me. Like for me, I was just like, I know what it was. I know the meaning. Like we can explain power. We can't explain this shit.
No, I'm not even gonna try.
We can break down power like nothing. This shit, every episode is like it's fire. Anyway,
Yeah.
It's fire. Next.
Somebody said it best. Somebody said that each episode could be its own spin-off series. Like, and really, that's what it is. Every single episode can have its own spin-off series.
I mean, this episode.
It's one of the most rare. I thought I had experienced it with Watchmen. But even with Watchmen, I didn't expect every episode to have its own spin-off series. And then this one could legitimately run a 10-episode series by itself. So every time you end the episode, you're just like, what the fuck just happened? And then they show the trailer for the next one, you're like, oh, no, I gotta come back now.
Yeah, and they still focus on the story.
Like a pilot every episode, pretty much.
A pilot, but then
a pilot with a middle and then a completion. But it's like it serves as a dual threat. It's a completion within the episode to take you to the next one, but it's also a completion where, let's pull this one apart and let's put a whole budget behind this one.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. It is. And it's hard to explain. Like, they still talked about the main story, overall story in this episode, but it was very, very little. And then they just went to everything else. It's like, oh yeah, this shit's going on, but let's talk about this shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it was. I got nothing.
And then the next
I got nothing.
And then next week it's snap back to reality.
Why? Oh yeah.
Because they're going back to reality.
Like, oh yeah. Well, what is reality on this damn show?
The last 2 episodes have been a flashback, and then this one she's
back.
And like
okay.
I don't know, man. This show's Lovecraft Country. This is just the first season, and I don't know how they could top it. Shit. Oh, you know what?
Salute.
Oh, you know what I watched yesterday? Because I was sitting down. It was like after Monday Night Football, and I was just kind of I was on YouTube, and I was like, let me just check. So I typed it in, and I put Jackson's American Dream. They had the entire 3-hour and 47-minute miniseries up, and I'm like, you fucking right, I'm gonna watch this. I just skipped the beginning because I don't want to watch when Catherine and Joe met each other. Like the boringest part. So got right when
ass whooping.
Get to the kids.
Get to the switches and shit.
For real.
Michael. It still holds up.
Michael. Go get the switch. You gonna get it.
He should have got an Emmy for that.
Like,
man.
yes.
You're gonna get it.
You're gonna be knee deep in the switch. Nah, man, I was watching, I was like, damn, this still holds up, man. Like, Michael Wing. And then I kind of watched the, I don't know if any of y'all remember this, but Michael did a commercial for I'll Be There when he was singing to his younger self. You remember that? Any of y'all remember that?
It does sound familiar.
No. It was a Pepsi commercial, and he's on the piano, and he's singing I'll Be There, and his younger self comes towards him, and they're singing it together. They're having a duet with each other.
I do feel like I've seen that before.
Yeah.
I can't remember it like fully.
Yeah, and
a lot of smoke.
And the thing is, it's pretty much just feel high. You'll be like, oh shit, Michael's singing with Lil Michael.
I like Lil Michael.
I like Lil Michael.
See, if that was Lovecraft Country, Lil Michael would have just turned into Prince.
Oh my god.
Prince just looked at him. Tragic. Just walked away.
Blood and spit all over him and shit. Nah, but the fact that I bring that up is that I just randomly watched the behind the scenes of it, and they were going like, oh, just to let y'all, it was like a rare behind the scenes of it, and I was like, oh yeah, and it was made in '92. That's when the Jackson shit came out. They were like, yeah, just to let you know, the stand-in they got to play Lil Michael was a white boy because they felt no black kid could play it perfectly, so they got a white boy stand-in and they digitized the face back in the '90s and shit. And I was sitting there like, wait a minute.
What kind of shit is that?
Jason Weaver.
Yeah.
How could you do that to our fans?
Oh shit. Oh my god. Bro.
Why would he? That was the part. He's like, y'all talking about fans. How can you do this to our fans?
Yeah, you mean growing up, little nigga? What the fuck you talking about? How can I do this with him? Like, I can't control my fucking phone. What the fuck are you talking about? Nigga, go sing to a fucking rap, little nigga. Fuck out my face.
Go sing to a rap.
It was funny because Lil Michael, when it was Lil Michael, he was light skinned, and then when he became like 8 and 11-year-old Michael, he was dark skinned, and then when he became, a teenage or adult Michael, he was, light skinned again. So,
can you imagine Power being set around a singing group like the Jackson 5?
That was Empire.
No, but that was Empire. Can you imagine Power?
It's like, nah, I don't want to.
These niggas be singing in front of everybody, and then right when they go on the way home, they gotta go stop and do drug deals and go murder people on the way home.
Joe Jackson being the ghost and just, man, the guy who played Joe Jackson, man, he's still like, I was watching it and I'm going,
I can't, I got a dream.
Busby, where'd you go, Busby?
He was holding vegetables and shit. Nigga, you don't go carry that shit to the fucking house.
Get them on the street. That's what my dad did.
Oh my god.
Nigga laid up on the couch. You go give me some ice cream. Got up on the phone. Yeah, so did you get the money I sent you? Nigga want some butter pecans. Trick that woman again.
No, I want some butter pecan, baby. Let's go get it then. Angela Bassett just walks out and all of a sudden she got that wait to exhale moment. Like, wait a minute.
This nigga on the phone like he making fucking hits and shit. So did you get the money that I sent you?
Yeah, but you want. And then Angela Bassett comes in crying, looking like waiting to exhale. It's like no. It just starts beating. It's like I know you did it. You did it. I don't want you. I don't need to. I don't want you. I don't
Greatest
want
part.
You. The little mother. That dude who played Big Michael, man.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, he died from leukemia. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, literally right after the shit came out.
Yeah.
He literally was the closest thing you'll ever get to a Michael Jackson biopic was that dude.
Yep.
He literally sounded like him, danced like him. Michael picked him out. Like, as soon as he saw him, yeah, that's him. That's me. If Michael would have won an Emmy, he would have told his ass, no, don't you get up there. I'm getting up there. That's my award, nigga.
Yeah, they
probably me. I was gonna say he probably do that shit in his real voice, man. What are you talking about?
Deep voice.
Yeah.
Michael did have a deep voice. Like, you sit your ass down, bro. It's my award, bro. Nah, but that shit still holds up. It's the if I can rank them, it'd be the Jackson's American Dream, Temptations, the New Edition, TLC, the TLC movie.
Are we going off of real biopics or just?
I was gonna say honorable mention, 5 Heartbeats and Dreamgirls. Those like honorable mentions.
There's one that doesn't get brought up a lot, and I feel like it needs to get brought up.
What?
Cadillac Records.
I'm kind of in the middle of that. I can see why you would like it though.
Cadillac Records is the first damn Death Row.
Yeah, I know. I know. It was a
seriously.
good movie. The movie I was kind of in the middle of though. I was kind of I wanted to like
Fam,
it.
them niggas was wildin'.
I know.
Wildin'.
Yeah.
With harmonicas. like old heads can't tell me shit about the violence with my music these days. Like, nah, nigga, I ain't listening to you. Niggas was playing harmonicas and then going to stab niggas right after over dice games and shit. Nah.
Step into the bedside.
Yeah.
Dreamgirl still holds up. But yeah, like I said, if I could rank them, be the American Dream, Temptations, the New Edition, TLC, and I feel like there's one more missing. I feel like there's one more biopic missing. I was gonna say 5 Heartbeats, but that's not real.
Yeah,
so
it's not real.
it feels real.
Yeah.
And the wild thing about that is 5 Heartbeats is written by 2 comedians. That's what makes it more wild.
Robert Townsend
Oh,
and who
shit.
else?
Keenan Ivory Wayans.
Keenan Ivory Wayans?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
That's why it's so wild. Like, they wrote that shit.
and it felt real.
Yeah.
It's
Music
funny.
on that shit is still fire, too.
I know. Even though they don't even exist.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, in all the movies, in all those biopic movies, the music is fire because they actually put their all into it.
Yeah.
Especially the Temptations one. That was surprisingly
That
good.
was good.
I'm just surprised the
That
singers
was
that
really
do
good.
those soundtracks, they just don't go on tour.
Yeah.
Like, I would have thought for sure, like, nah, man, we going on tour as the 5 Heartbeats. Not the actors.
Yeah.
But, like, the actual singers
Like
that
the ones who actually did the
Yeah,
soundtracks
like, nah,
and
go on
shit.
tour,
Yeah.
man. Go do, like, a little, it ain't got to be, like, no arena tour.
Right.
But go do
Venue tour or
yeah,
whatever.
a little venue tour. You know, 20,
fucking theater.
25 stop
Yeah.
show. Like, people
Like
go
at the
buy
Fox
that
Theater
shit.
or the
Exactly.
Warfield, some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
Kid, I got a drink.
Oh, I can't got a dream.
Kid, I got a drink. Some butter pecan. I remember that scene.
He said, you get some butter pecan. Come on, baby.
Shit.
This nigga sound like a fucking Mississippi pimp right now.
He wasn't picked. He should have got an Emmy for that role as Joe. That was Joe Jackson, man. Every time you see it, like, he was cold as fuck when Ruby what's his name? Who was the oldest one? Ruby Jackson? Mm-hmm. Yeah, when she got married, he didn't walk his daughter down the aisle.
Yeah.
He was just chilled with Catherine, and then she was like, "I'm so happy that you came, Joseph," because he's like no one ever calling him dad, just Joseph.
Yeah. And then he just walked away.
No, he just looked at her and said, "Yeah, I feel bad the brothers couldn't come because the brothers had a gig. They ain't gonna give up that shit." He said something so cold and walked away. I was like, "Nigga." Cold as fuck, man.
Nigga was Bishop and Juice's grandfather.
Literally, dog. Like he was so obsessed with keeping the family together. He didn't want his sons getting no pussy. He could get pussy, but he didn't want his sons getting no pussy at all. Like,
Now you little niggas get this work. I get the pussy.
I'm the manager. I get the pussy. You niggas keep dancing. Shit, man.
Jackson 5 get work. Joe get pussy.
You know what time it is.
Now get a switch.
Get a switch. I love how he said that. Get a switch. Said it
Imagine if
one.
he told that to the women he was fucking with.
Get a switch.
What the fuck?
Yo, go get a switch, girl.
Oh wow. Wow.
I'm gonna tell you like I tell my sons.
Get a switch.
And let me beat that ass.
Get a switch. They make that shit look like slavery. Every time he's whooping their ass, it was like a scene from Roots.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I remember seeing that and I was like, I never want to go to Gary, Indiana a day in my life. That's
Like
how
you
you
see, after when he was whooping, after the first hit, and then Angela Bassett like, Joseph, stop! Look at the scene from
Oh my god.
12 Years a Slave.
I'll be honest with you, never really hit me like that until you brought it up right now.
And then
dog.
when you
Like,
told him to
what
get a
the
switch,
fuck?
everyone's just sitting there crying like, you know, that's the only way you're gonna do it. And it's like, damn, it's like a scene from fucking 12 Years a Slave. Like,
Yeah.
Shit.
12 years of Jackson.
12 years of shit. I mean, in a way, it worked because in the time when he didn't want Michael in the group because he was too. Oh, can I be in it? Get the fuck out of here, little nigga.
Yeah. Go get a switch for your brothers.
Get a switch for your brothers. Well, I can be in the group that. No, you can't, nigga. The fuck?
He was right. You can't be in the
Yeah,
group.
you can't be in the group.
You're gonna be bigger than the fucking group.
He's like, yeah, I see you going to the Jackson 5 and beyond. I'm like, oh, one person's gonna go beyond I.
Yeah. It ain't Jermaine.
And it ain't Tito or Marlon.
Nah.
Everyone
You ever
else.
see Jermaine's hair and you wonder like,
How?
yeah, like what nigga is going to the barbershop? Hey dog, let me get the Jermaine.
Put some grease on my hair.
Like,
Dude, even at Michael's funeral, dog, I wanted to wipe my damn TV screen because this shit was glistening.
Yeah. If you had a choice between the J Curl or the Jermaine, what would you get?
Jerry Curl.
Yeah.
The Stacy.
I'm definitely getting the Jerry Curl.
I mean, the Stacey.
That Easy E.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
was about
getting
to say
the
that
Jermaine.
shit.
Seriously, dog.
Never a day in my life.
Oh, man. Great. Man, just... Michael! I'm telling you, I want to do a commentary track, man. Just shit. So many quotables in that shit. Oh, man. Anyway. Music?
Boy, did some fire start off in the name of music.
We talk about
Yeah.
Tory.
Yeah.
So,
This nigga right here, man.
I don't know. Okay,
Here we
you
go.
go first.
Here we
and then
go.
I'll go later to see your reaction. Just your reaction, then I'm gonna say my take.
So obviously last week we were coming off of the announcement basically that the only
Breonna
police
Taylor.
officer that was going to be charged in Breonna Taylor's case was getting charged because of the bullets that didn't endanger or hit
Right.
Breonna Taylor, but they were endangerment to her white neighbors.
Yeah.
And not for the bullets that endangered her black neighbors, which were literally across the way. We didn't even touch on that part. Yeah. The bullets that he got in trouble for were for the bullets that went to her white neighbor's place.
Yeah, the one
not
that
her
did-
black
not the
neighbor's
ones-
place. Yeah.
Uh,
And there were bullets that went to her black neighbor's place. Yeah, but that's not here nor there.
Yeah.
So we're coming off of that.
Right.
A lot of anger.
And Tory Lanez goes on social media saying, I can't stay silent anymore. 12 a.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Pacific. And in my mind, I'm looking at that. I'm like, why do those numbers have significance today of all days? I don't know, because it's Tory Lanez. I'm not really tripping about it. Until Martine reminded us,
Oh yeah.
yo, if he drops music tonight, and I was like, nigga, it's Thursday.
Yeah.
And people were thinking that he was gonna go
Yeah.
on Instagram Live. That's what folks were thinking. Because he posted it on his
That was-
Instagram.
When I seen that, like the first thing that came to my mind was fucking music, dog.
Yeah.
Like, cause you
But
gotta
you know
remember,
people
like,
are idiots. So
yeah,
everyone on
definitely
Twitter is
that.
going, don't go on Instagram Live. Don't give them no views. Don't do that. Don't do this.
First of all, I'm a grown ass man.
Fuck outta here. Yeah, you ain't gonna tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Shit.
Nigga,
Like-
put this mask on.
Again, this cancel shit, it don't exist. It's not real. Get
Yeah.
off of our high horse. Get off of your internet. Go into the real world. It's not true.
But no.
Now, with that being said, it wasn't like I didn't have a plan to go to his IG regardless. Like,
Right.
forget what was Thursday. We were playing Thursday night, right?
Yeah, you had
Lakers were that was game 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
game 4.
Yeah, so I give a
Yeah.
fuck about this nigga.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out. Yeah, thank you. Exactly.
And it was Thursday night football too. Well, that was a weak ass game anyway. So
Yeah, so I wasn't thinking about that. However, just because I would have went over there wouldn't mean that wouldn't talk shit based off of all the stories that have gone on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
just because you tune in don't mean that you support Tory Lanez. I think
gotta see what he has to
People
say.
have to understand that. Like, me tuning in does not mean I support this person.
Right.
I'm being informed.
Just like
And
how
some people have the right to, and that's their prerogative to say, well, I don't need to hear
I don't
both
want to
sides.
give him a stream. I don't want to.
Yeah, that's cool. That works for you.
Yeah.
I got a podcast to do, man. So as much shit that I don't want to be informed on.
Or pause. Even if you don't have a podcast, just be informed so you know what the fuck you're talking about. So you know what's going on so you can make up your own mind.
Oh, well, that being said, if we didn't have a podcast, I wouldn't care about any of this shit.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not saying that to be cruel because of the situation at hand. It's literally because we probably would have talked about it for like a day or so, and then it
would have been over.
Yeah, but you know, we have a show to do. News keeps updating. This is a very.
We gotta keep you
this is one of those stories of the year that's very bizarre.
Yes. Yeah, that's for sure.
You know, we've never seen anything like this in our lifetimes with this culture in terms of what happened.
Right.
So no, I have now as a level of doing this, I have a level of intrigue and I have a little bit of investment in this.
Right.
But again, it doesn't mean I support this motherfucker.
Because at first, because I'm telling y'all right now, when all this shit started, I didn't give 1 ounce of fuck. Still though, I honestly still. But then when shit kept coming out, the Prince, it was just like I just got talked to like I felt like I'm getting talked to like I'm stupid, and I'm just like, oh, what? No. So then, in the words of Jay Prince, I had an invested interest. So
yeah. So midnight East Coast time, 9 p.m. comes around. We had just won. Lakers won Game 4. It's inside the NBA. I'm holding on to as much inside the NBA because obviously when the series ends,
that's it.
TNT, they're done for the season. So you know, I'm hanging on to that. When I do get wind of what's going on and realize at the moment I thought it was a song.
So I say did.
So at that point I'm like, all right, whatever. Like somebody will get that. I'll end up hearing it beforehand. And then when later on in the night when I was going to go to bed and somebody was like, oh, he's still going on this song and on this song, and I'm like, wait, the fuck just dropped? And I look down and I'm like, this nigga dropped the whole fucking blood in my eye.
Mixed with what's her name, Paula.
Yeah.
Paula mixed with blood in your
Blood in My Eye, Ja Rule's response album to G-Unit, and
Paula was Robin Thicke's response to his cheating, which was his career.
Right.
I'm just gonna be honest. At that moment, it just didn't sit right with me, and I'm like,
you saw the track list, and you just
like just some of the songs,
the titles.
Like I'm gonna be honest, man. Like
you didn't listen to the songs at that point, right? You just
I listened to the first 4 songs before we came on air. Actually, before the debates happened.
So this is your first time you ever listened to all of it, or
no? I listened to the first 4 songs coming in before the debates happened. But I mean, like, sorry, but I had to. Look How God Works. Mm-hmm. Bittersweet. Things I should have said.
Yeah, that one caught my attention.
Like, I remember first reading that one, and I was like, oh, things you should have said, and not something you should have shot.
These are just like
like song titles. Yeah, these are just song titles.
Yeah, just like the song titles.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, the second one by far is the one where I was just like, a woman.
Hey.
I know where that's going. And so
then joke's on me.
Yeah.
Once again, caught my attention.
And so I was just like, all right, like, eventually I'll get to this. I don't really want to give him the stream, so
this thing.
I'm just gonna wait on somebody to hit me with the old-fashioned downloading way.
Yeah.
I don't want to incriminate myself.
You don't want to get judged.
No, I don't want to incriminate myself.
Because
of the old-fashioned way of
You didn't want to give him no streams at all.
Yeah, so I waited for somebody to present it in a way that didn't put me in a position to give him a stream, but could still listen. So I did it, and I gotta admit, by the time I got to sorry, but I had to, I was like, all right, bro, it's enough for me. And I'm not saying that to say like, nah, like. You dead at, like, you guilty as fuck. It's just, man, I didn't need an album. Nobody needed. Just come out and say if you didn't do it or not. Like, that's all we asked. This nigga came out and was like, no, I didn't do it. And fuck you. And fuck it. I was like, I didn't ask you all that. Like,
yeah.
Did you do it or did you do it? And on top of that, for me, what I heard the first 4 songs, it's just not good music to me.
Really?
No.
It wasn't good music for you.
Because I have been a fan of Tory Lanez for a long time.
I know, that's what I'm kind of shocked.
And I don't like when artists. This to me is in line with Scorpion.
Really?
I don't like when you spend a whole project just answering for shit.
Yeah.
Because then when can I play this shit? Like, I mean, of course, sorry, but I had to. Like, yeah, he was rapping. I'll give him that. His response to Chance was funny.
Oh, that was hilarious to me. Chance the Rapper. Too irrelevant.
Yeah.
Next line.
So I mean, that was that itself was funny.
That was like, yeah, that was.
When I think of Tory Lanez before all this happened, Tory Lanez was an artist that I could just play his music whenever.
Yeah.
When the fuck am I gonna play this music?
Now.
Like, no. Understand what I'm saying? When am I ever gonna play this? Like, he's talking about a certain specific situation.
Yeah. He's talking about
when am I gonna play
certain
this shit?
situation
Like, yeah.
and a certain female.
Yeah. I'm not gonna
what I
play
mean?
this. It's the same thing with Paula. I'm not gonna play that shit again.
Well, for me, I felt the same way at first. When all the shit was going, I saw the track list. I heard the first song. That was only Money Over Fallouts. I was just like, all right. And I heard it and I'm like, really, nigga? Why are you doing it? And then I was like, I ain't gonna listen to this shit. But then I thought about it and I was just like, well, he didn't, like, I still feel he didn't do it. He hasn't been prosecuted and everyone's been getting at him. He's been silent for so long. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna give this a listen. For me, when I listened to this shit was fire to me. And I feel bad for saying that shit. I shouldn't say it. I shouldn't like it. But it was fire to me. Because everybody has been attacking this man. And he hasn't said one word. Everyone's saying he was doing a smear campaign to go against Megan, leaking stories, saying all types of shit, saying, you shot her. Even though he has not said one word. And the police, as of right now, as we are recording, have not prosecuted him. They have not pressed charges on him. It's just everybody was just believing what Megan said, which I understand, the whole believe all black woman shit. But at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, there has been cases. Like, again, he has not been convicted, and everyone is just going like, believe Megan no matter what. And I was just like, I listened to it, and at first he could have went on IG Live, and everyone could have misconstrued his words and said, no, you still a liar, da-da-da-da-da. He could have dropped a statement and said, no, you still didn't fucking apologize to Megan, you still did it. He could have did that, so he was like, you know what? I'm independent now. I don't need y'all niggas. I can do this shit myself. And he put it all on wax, and he put it all out, in my opinion, all the way up to Bittersweet. Oh no, it was just fire to me because he just addressed everything. Depending on even the way he did it, it's what I was just like, well, shit, you really just going extra hard on this shit. Just saying that he wants her back, but you're lying about this and leaving clues. It just lost me towards the end when he started going into the whole, Black Lives Matter, keeping a black man down shit, and I was like, all right, nigga.
He said that shit, and I was like, the first thing that came to mind was, every nigga that gets prosecuted ain't Nelson Mandela. The first thing that came to mind was Huey.
Like, he was just doing that type of shit. And I was like, that's what it lost me towards the end. Everything else, because honestly, I like Sorry But I Had To when he was dressing everyone that just turned their back on him. And Bittersweet. Like, he was, and what's it called? What's Culture? Like, the Black Twitter shit. I like those tracks because he was addressing all the folks, including Kalani and JoJo, when they both came out with statements saying they were going to take him off their songs. And Tory Lanez was like, really, Kalani? Really? You're the one speaking up for this shit? When I've known you for longer than you know Megan. I've known you for almost 6 years. When your baby was born, I was the first one to carry her and shit. And then instead of calling me, you go make fucking statements to keep your listens up? Fuck you. And then JoJo, he was like, JoJo, your label called me. That's $50,000 down the drain for you. But and then when I look at your fucking streams, those two songs that I'm on is one of your highest streamed songs. So, whatever. And I think he's more pissed off at everyone that just made statements and turned their back, even though he wasn't even prosecuted. Like, he wasn't even fucking charged for it. And that's where I'm at with it. Because honestly, I feel he didn't shoot her. There's more shit that's supposedly about to come out about this whole shit. It's just some old Tyler Perry shit. In my opinion, fuck both of them. The music's fire to me. And yeah.
I'm gonna just say this, man.
You need to listen to it.
I probably will. I'm not even gonna front on that. I'll probably get around to it eventually. But I'm gonna just say it like this. I was never really a fan of Tory Lanez. I was never really a fan of Megan. This whole shit, I'm just sitting back like, just get it over with, like fucking,
Just
you know what I mean? Like,
make up
yeah,
already.
make up about it, or fucking, like, just somehow the truth has to fucking come out already.
Because
like,
I really
it's just
feel
dragging on for way too fucking long.
If it comes out that Megan was lying, do you think she'll get canceled?
No, everybody will find excuses for it. I won't.
I know
Because
you're smart.
I've been on air where I'm again, the reason why I'm siding with her is this looks horrible if she's lying, because she just has, what do you gain from this?
Yeah.
And that's that's been my logic. And to
And
me,
in my logic, when it comes to Tory, him doing this, it's like if you did do it, either and you drop this shit, when you drop an album of this shit, it's either you know you're telling the truth and she's lying and you know shit's about to come out, or you're a fucking sociopath.
yeah, and that's why I can't really, I can't vibe. Like, I'll be honest, the ending of A Woman, that shit sounded like taunts. That shit sounded like a fucking taunt to me. This nigga harmonizing like, you can always come back to me, like very slow and shit.
I did
And it
hear
was
the end
like,
of that shit.
Ugh.
Some folks say he wasn't even talking to Megan. You might
No, you don't have to, but subliminal messaging that exists, and that's why I don't really. For me, the music wasn't good to me, is because you can always channel your energy that you're going through, and you can put it in. Like some of the artists have created their best art when they're going through some shit.
Oh yeah,
but when
sure.
but it's, for me, I don't gravitate towards it, and I don't like it when you can clearly put the timestamp and you know exactly what it is. Versus you channeling that energy, turning it into something and into an art form where it could be about anything. Like, he purposely made this. Like, I never listened to Blood. I run Ja Rule albums from time to time still. Blood in My Eye is still one of those I never run back. For the same exact
I don't
reason.
blame you.
All the time I don't run back. We all know how I feel about Scorpion. I don't run that back.
This is Tory Lanez's Kamikaze.
No, to me, it's not.
What's the difference? Kamikaze M's going at everyone that hated his
But you
damn
gotta
album.
understand,
It's
Kamikaze
about
was a
music,
response
though.
from an album.
An album.
He ain't
Yeah, it's
responding
all
about
about
an album.
music. This is some other shit, bro. This is some like criminal
This
shit.
is-
You know
This is
what I mean?
not a like you said. You call it Kamikaze for like a follow up album. This ain't a follow up to
This ain't
Chick
no-
State 5. Like,
Oh, obviously.
That's not
this
what
is a
Toronto.
response record. This is a response record.
but see, I have to look at him sideways for his, like, because remember people kept saying, well, what if his lawyers tell him not to say anything? What if they're, and like, he drops a whole album and it's like, nigga, you waited this long just to do this? Because you could, if this was the case, you could have
that's
just
the
came
issue
out from
I
jump
have
and like,
as well.
I didn't shoot her.
But then
You
again,
could have said this from jump.
you had to just wait and see.
But see, to me, I'm not buying that you had to just wait. Because your lawyers would have told you, hey, this probably ain't the best idea, too. Don't put this out.
At the end of the day, we don't even know. We're just speculating.
No, we don't know. And again, like, that's
the problem.
And
Like, honestly,
because both of them, both of them are just like, both Megan and Tory are just being extremely petty by doing smear campaigns against each other. Because up to this point, Tory didn't say anything about Megan. Megan was the one that kept talking about this shit. Like, Tory shot me, and then everyone just believed her.
Well, to be fair, they kept questioning her beforehand too. So let's not just bring up the fact that she was just bringing it up. Every time she brought it up, it was a response to what was being said about her, which we both agreed. Like, maybe it's best for her to just get off social media so that way she's not doing that. But it's not like you can just treat her like one of them podcast chicks.
Oh, no, I'm not treating her like that.
Puts out, you know what I'm saying? Where she's just running her mouth.
But I'm just saying, like, when she said Tory shot her, I was like, okay, so logically, I'm thinking, okay, now charges might be brought against them now. It's been damn near a month, almost 2 months, and nothing has been brought up. And then it's just like, and that's when I'm like, okay, shit's just weird now. Then they're saying like her friend was with her that night. She has said nothing about this.
There's different stories. So I won't allow myself to get tied up in all of them. Mm-hmm. I just have a problem with a black man who's being accused of something.
He said
he says it all this time later, bruh.
Well,
if I'm accused of something, I may not go into, and this is just me, and maybe this is my expectation of people, how they should move. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's my fault.
Yeah.
But if I'm getting accused of something, I may not go into great detail about it, but I know damn good and well I'm coming out being like, no, I didn't do that. But they will have everything else will go down later. I am at least stating, no, I did not do that. I'm not going to remain quiet.
Yeah.
And if I do remain quiet, my next move after remaining quiet isn't to do this.
Yeah, no, that's the biggest issue I have with this shit.
Oh, yeah,
it's like he took it straight to record rather than like just the way. granted,
maybe this is
maybe Megan didn't do it the proper way, but at least she went out and said something. You know what I mean? Like,
and I
Tory
felt
should have just came out and said something.
Like, I felt so bad. I was like, I should not like this shit. And it was just like, if he is lying, I'll treat this like that nigga.
And my thing is too I don't give a fuck how you feel about Chance. Like, again, the song.
No, but the reason why he was getting at everybody that had something to say, including Bun B.
I understand.
He really went at Bun B.
I understand.
Shit about Bun B,
the problem with that is that who gives a fuck? That has nothing to do with the incident that everybody is asking for your response for.
I mean, he did give it a response in his own way.
I understand.
He may not have liked it.
He gave his response, but I have to question that because if you're giving your response now, what stopped you from just giving your response back?
Because no matter what he said, no matter to him in his eyes, because everyone was fucking killing him on social media just off what Megan was saying. No matter what he said, no one was going to believe him.
No,
Wait, so you're saying that by monetizing that,
that's where I have a problem with
cool
that.
now?
If he feels that he didn't do it, and no one's come and I'm not arrested for it, I did not do this. She knows she didn't do this. Yeah, I'm gonna make a response record and change the narrative my own way.
I'm gonna say
and make people question this. It's fucked up.
It sounds like a weak ass rollout, bro. Almost.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
I was looking at it.
A rollout that should never even been thought of.
And he made the music, in my opinion, like you may look at it like with a. But to me, this shit is fucking fire, and it's just and it's just like, damn, this is like undeniable fire and shit like that. And again, like I've said before, if he's telling the truth, this is going to stay fire. But if it comes out and he's lying, I will just like, yep, this is trash. And that's just what it is. But until he is fucking properly charged, this shit's fire to me.
That's fine. Like,
to me,
I don't care about that. It don't matter how he's viewed afterwards. What's the truth and what's not the truth. I still don't like this. The reason why, obviously, it's not to the same degree as to what I'm gonna say. But this reminds me of what Drake was trying to do with Scorpion with his son.
Oh,
the monetization of it all.
That's exactly.
Like I dissed that.
Yeah.
So why would I feel different about this just for getting it out? And this is to a far different level of degree. Well, to me, the music is better. To me, this I will never play this again. It doesn't matter if he's innocent. If he's innocent, then it's like, okay, well, you got your shit off. But even then, it's like,
I mean, for him, I just look at it.
4 songs in there. Like, I'm not listening to this again.
Bro.
Maybe to me, it's like the hip hop part of me because he just put it all on a song. Like,
yeah, but see, to me, this ain't no battle.
No. Listen. He put all his emotions on the song to the incident, kind of like what Marvin Gaye did with his situation, with his like fucked up marriage and shit like that. What's it called? What's the song? What's the album called? My Darling. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but what do we know about him years later?
But then again, that was how he did it. That's just how he did it. This is what Tory Lanez wanted to do.
No, and that's fine, but I can still not like how they did it, whether it was Marvin Gaye or Tory Lanez.
I mean, well,
I have that right to not like it.
Hey, you have the right, yeah. But like I said, for me, this is cool until more shit comes out. Because again, if she is lying about this shit, and this is nothing that really just irked me about it, because he has not been charged. Social media, but the media outlets have chose their sides because Megan is like the cash cow, and you can tell that they are trying to get Tory Lanez the fuck up out of here. They're doing it more than they did 6ix9ine. I'm seeing fucking articles from Complex saying, "Oh, this is worse. This is worse than a terrible album." I'm seeing fucking Time Magazine doing articles saying, "Oh, how can you silence him on Spotify just to make sure he doesn't get his streams?" I'm seeing shit from High Sobriety saying, "Oh, this album is trash and we're never gonna run a story on Tory Lanez again." Like, these niggas are trying to blackball him, and I'm like, but he hasn't been charged for this shit. Like, what the fuck, y'all? I'm like, okay.
I'll say this.
Go ahead.
And I think you were probably going the same way. I can only hold that with a grain of salt, man. Only
grain
because
of what?
People don't get charged all the time and they guilty as fuck.
Oh, please, dog. If that was the case, I'm telling you.
That's actually not what I was going to say. What I was going to say is this, bro. Maybe they know something we don't.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Time Magazine Complex?
Maybe.
No, they do not.
How do you know that?
Because that day...
Wait. Time out, bro.
Just listen.
How do you know that, though?
Because the day that he dropped the album, Complex dropped the story saying, "Oh, from a reliable source, they said that when Tory shot Megan, he said, 'Dance, bitch,' and shot at her." They ran that story. I was like, you guys don't even do that type of shit, like running reliable sources like their TMZ or the Gossip and shit. They don't do that shit. And then like it was just like, oh, y'all trying to smear his name. even with to me, when it comes to this, like, again, when it comes to the whole Megan Thee Stallion, I can't believe I'm getting like fucking caught up in this shit. It's just the principle to me. Again, if he did it, he would have been arrested right there on the spot. And again, there's holes in her story, and that's how I feel. I don't feel he did the shit until proven otherwise. It's always innocent until proven guilty. And according to public perception, that's, otherwise. But that's just me. To me.
Yeah, I mean, to side with Martine on that, nobody knows. So
except those two.
Yeah, and again, that's why I'm saying, I'm not saying that because he hasn't been charged doesn't mean that he is guilty. I'm just saying that I can't even rely on that.
But then again,
I can't even rely on the fact that he hasn't been charged because there's been people that have not been charged for crimes, and come to find out, evidence shows that even when they didn't even, they didn't go through it. Oh yeah, no, it points to them.
Yeah.
So it's again, it's one of those ones where I can't jump in it all the way and be like, nah, the nigga did it, but I could definitely look at this very sideways and be like,
I'm gonna just tell you 2 letters, bro. OJ.
The glove didn't fit.
Get out of here with that shit.
I'll just say, I'm gonna run down this whole scenario one last time about everything that happened up to this point. So, Megan said first she got shot in both feet. And then there's pictures coming out of her she said she got shot in both feet. And then there's pictures of her going to the strip club, and only one foot is wrapped up and the other foot is okay. You've seen pictures, and then she's saying, "Oh, I'm gonna be low key now." Da 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 da. And you seen her, and then you see videos of her twerking on other shit. She did the WAP video, and apparently they filmed the WAP video after the fucking incident happened. So allegedly.
Did they show her feet? I don't remember.
Yeah, 'cause she was wearing fucking what's it called? In the behind the scenes shit, she was wearing like boots and shit. But anyway. Then she showed the footage, and then she showed the fucking, photos of her foot, and it looked like stitches or whatever, or fragments from it, or whatever. And then after that, she deleted it. And then, when the reports came out from the LAPD saying, we looked at her foot and it looked like it was glass, not bullet wounds, that was the same day she went on IG Live and said, yeah, Tory shot me. And then after that, that's when all this shit started coming out, and they're saying, oh, Tory's doing a smear campaign, even though he's been silent until this Daystar. That's what the album's called, by the way.
Daystar. It's his
Daystar.
name.
Daystar?
It's his first name.
Yeah.
That's a word.
Yeah, that's his name.
Oh, wow, that just breaks that Drake line. Okay, Drake, you sneaky bitch.
I thought you would have caught that, because everybody caught that.
The Only Stars shit on, I thought you was talking about his album.
No.
Wow. I did not know his name was Daystar. I thought it was Tory.
Also, he dropped this. His name's like Daystar Preston or something like that.
Where did he get Tory from?
Same way that Travis Scott from Jaquez Webster. It's not his real name.
Okay.
Same way that Travis Porter is 3 niggas.
Well, I knew that. But I did not know the Daystar. I knew Daystar was his. I did not know Daystar was his name. I was like, okay. But anyway, the fact is, there's holes in all these stories. Fuck both of them. I can't believe we're still here talking about this.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna say. Fuck.
I am. I am.
Because if you're gonna say I am, somebody's a victim in this.
Man, there ain't no victim in this. Both of them are fucking idiots.
There's a victim in this.
There is a victim, no matter which way. Whether it's Megan or whether it's Tory.
Yeah.
Either way, there's
you can't say fuck the victim.
Because I'm saying fuck both of them because this is just fucking messy the way they're fucking handling.
Oh yeah, no, definitely is.
That's why I'm saying fuck both of them, because the way they're handling this whole situation is messy as fuck. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they just ended up back together or fucking or whatever.
Well, I would hope for both their sakes that does not happen.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't look like a good situation for anybody to be in.
Oh well, obviously. Especially
so I know what you're saying is just more so you're just speaking, but I want to just advise you as your boy, just kind of monitor what you're saying right now, just because that shit could be twisted and used like it just didn't sound right coming out just now, and me hearing that, I can tell you as your boy, that didn't sound right.
Well, again, I said,
fucking get back together.
When it comes to this situation, when it comes to how they're handling the situation, fuck both of them. That's what I meant to say. How they're handling it, how they're both being messy on social media. Her going on IG doing
that.
all
I'll agree with
shit.
You on.
Him dropping the album.
Yeah,
I have no problem with that.
That's what I meant. Fuck both of them on that shit. At the end of the day, both of them should just shut the fuck up about it. But at the end of the day, she's about to drop a song this week. He's gonna sell.
Just dropped an album.
Yeah, he dropped the album. He's gonna sell like 60K. It's his first independent album, and he has all his masters. So either way, he won off this. And at the end of the day, we're talking about this shit. So we all lost. They won.
See, but that's the issue I have with that shit, bro. Because of the fact. Not granted, I mean, the fact that he has his masters, great.
Yeah.
You know, that's awesome. But that's my biggest issue is the fact that he's making money off of this. Because at the end of the day,
everybody
wants to listen to that
Megan
shit.
still wins off this shit too because How did she win?
Yeah.
She just got announced that she's gonna be. Cause she doesn't say nothing about this. It just got announced last week. She's one of Time Magazine's most influential people. Her album, her song went number.
Help her with that. That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about how the people are going to be looking at because she's still winning at the end of the day. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but she's not winning because of this. Is what I'm saying.
Oh no,
he is using this situation in order to gain popularity and money.
But it's in the way.
His one saving grace, and I can say this, was learning that he dropped this on would have been his mom's birthday because his mom passed away. So. That's like the one saving grace where I'm like,
he didn't even talk about his damn mom on the damn album.
that's the one.
See?
That's again, when you just examine the specs of it all. Like for you,
but like I was saying, like I was gonna go down the lane of what Megan accomplished, what she's accomplishing right now after this shit dropped. She because he dropped this the same day or a day or two after it got announced. Megan is gonna be the most influential person of 2020. Her song WAP is still #1 on the charts, still to this day, and it got announced she's gonna be performing on SNL with Chris Rock hosting. So she's still just winning off this, and she's gonna respond probably in her own way. So in a way, no matter what Tory did, he's still taking an L from this, from the people's viewpoint, and they're gonna keep looking at Megan like she's the real victim. She's, like you said, the victim, and she's gonna be the winner.
That's why I just would have wished he would have just stood 10 toes down from the jump.
Yeah,
his man just said, "No,
exactly.
I can do it."
Exactly.
Like.
But that's what I'm getting at though. Like the shit that you just named, or listed about how she's winning, has nothing to do with that situation. It doesn't. It's the song that she put out. It was good. You know what I mean? Like it was a good song.
I'm talking about
me,
from the
but
perspective.
it was a good song.
It's the perspective of the people and how they look at a compliment. It doesn't have nothing to do with the situation, but look at all the shit she went through and she still accomplished this. That's pretty much what I'm getting. That's how people.
I mean, to me, that's more of a feat than. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, go back to Tory. He's trying to eat off of that situation.
Well, he has every reason to, in my opinion.
No, dude.
If he feels he's innocent and she's still making money off this shit, yeah, I'm gonna put all this shit on from his viewpoint. I'm gonna put everything on an album and I'm gonna make it my own way because right now I'm getting blackballed, so I'm trying to get everything I can now. That's how he's looking at it.
So I want to ask this: how? And this is hypothetical because again, we don't know what's going to take place.
Right.
What happens in the future if it's proven that he did do it? Are you looking at this the same way you're looking at it now?
What do you mean?
As in, no, he has every right to do it. He's winning by doing this.
I already explained it. If it comes out that he lied about this, I would be like, damn, I fucked up for that. I will admit, I fucked up. But at the time, there was no evidence, and he had to do what he did.
But see, so to point that out, I think this will be my final statement on it. To point that out, I don't have an issue with you finding rare. That's just why, for me, I don't find these songs, and I don't find any value in them. Only because
there's no joy in them.
Yeah, it's if he's innocent, all right, cool. That's still gonna wear away. And if he's guilty, then it's okay, you did all that, and you lied on the whole ass project. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just that's coming from somebody. That's coming from somebody that shit. I've been on Tory Lanez music since Chick Say 2. I know what he's capable of. Right. And this is
he just had to get all this off his chest. I just say the last 2 tracks were just okay, you're pushing it. But other than that, this was fire to me. And until otherwise, this is fire. Until there's more, if there is proof out there that he really shot, if there's video evidence of him shooting Megan Thee Stallion and her little pinky toe, then yeah.
Listen, that's why I asked if you think the music's actually good, because if your opinion of if the music is good or not switches based off of.
No, it won't matter if it could be. R. Kelly's music is still good, but I'm never gonna listen to that shit again. That's still.
Well, to me, R. Kelly's music isn't good anymore. Now knowing what his muse is, that's what I'm getting at.
Oh,
when you find out what the muses are for the music, that it's underage girls that he's actually singing about, that becomes the issue.
Well, pretty much, if I find out, like I said, if real evidence comes out, I'll change my opinion about the music. But until then, still fine to me.
Okay.
Anyway,
more did drop. I'm gonna say another person that really got let down because of this pandemic, A$AP Ferg. Floor Seat 2 is fucking incredible. And I went into that just thinking, all right, let me just see what he got.
Right.
By halfway through, I was like, damn, man. If only we got to play this shit when it was outside.
Yeah, I just got done
telling that's what we were talking about.
This shit is fucking fire.
I didn't listen.
Marilyn Manson, the joint that features Marilyn Manson is some shit. I was like, oh my god. Like,
when I heard it, I was like, dude, this don't even make sense, but it's fucking great. Like, what the fuck?
Dennis Rodman featuring Tyga. Like, I need a video for that.
Yep.
I need a remix for that. I need another video for it. Like, I need everything that you can supply. Give me the merch, all that shit. Like, Mulatto. She did a shit in it. Like,
she can rap, man.
Yeah.
She can actually really rap.
Yeah. And then going all through down, like, I mean, it's a quick 10-track, less than half an hour project, and I pressed play, like, all right, let's see what A$AP Ferg got, and I left like, damn, this pandemic really let him down. Like,
it let down a lot of people.
Yeah,
but this in particular is like, nah.
I mean, if you go to certain sections of the United States, if you go to like New York or Florida, outside is wide open.
Yeah, well, whatever.
I'm just saying, if you want to enjoy it, go there. Or Vegas.
When I heard this shit, like, honestly, the one word that summed it up for me was just energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was just hype.
Yeah.
The entire way. Fucking, it's only 10 tracks, but every one of them was like, I was driving, so you know what I mean? It had me speeding down the highway and shit.
I liked all the basketball players on intermission.
Oh, yep.
Yeah,
that shit was tight. Especially because floor seats, you know what I mean?
Right.
It worked out.
Yeah, it's floor seats now. Like, real floor seats.
Now it's like, really, you're sitting on the floor.
Yeah. So I listened to that. Shout out to Dom Kennedy, man.
I didn't get to that one. I completely fucking forgot, bro.
I listened to Rap and Roll, kinda nervous, but I had hope because of the collab project with Hit Boy that we heard a month ago or 2 months ago. Dom Kennedy back, man.
The Dom that we grew to love and shit?
Yeah.
Alright.
Dom back.
For sure.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, he did his thing on this joint. The 6th Ave intro was great. TYM, which is Thank You Mama. Dope. When's the last time that you heard Dom and T Fly and was like, no, I'm good. Never.
No.
Yeah, they good. Saint Ermiez going into August 22nd, which is his birthday. Not Nipsey's birthday, but Dom's actual birthday.
Yeah.
August 22nd put perspective into me, which was like, damn, Nip's birthday was August 15th, and then the day after Dom's birthday is Kobe's birthday. So I was like, fuck. Like,
they're all like bunched up and shit.
Yeah. And then Bootleg Cable. I think he dropped the video for Bootleg Cable. Bootleg Cable's that shit. Like, yeah. I thoroughly was very happy from what I heard listening to Rap and Roll by Dom Kennedy. Like, again, I went into that shit nervous. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh, just for sure. You had to.
Yeah.
Being a Dom Kennedy fan for as long as you have been, like, you had to be nervous.
Right. But no, the music looks just like the cover art. Dope.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Shit. Not a lot dropped after that shit, but
I think I got one more. Hang on. I actually did listen to music this weekend.
Did y'all listen to Spillage Village? Or did you not even know what it was?
Yeah. Thank you.
The Dreamville shit?
Yeah.
I forgot that shit dropped.
Yeah, it's JID and Earth Gang. I'll be honest with you, man. I don't even know how to put that into words. Like, this shit was...
Yeah.
It was different. It was kind of weird-ish. Like... But dog, I mean, overall, it wasn't bad music though. I'm not gonna say it was trash. You know what I'm saying? I would not say it was trash, but I can't like put my finger on how to explain. Yeah. Explain what it was and shit.
This is basically fucking Lovecraft country of music.
And your favorite's on there too.
What?
Chance.
Yeah, he is on there. He actually wasn't bad. Like, that was the wild thing about it.
For real.
Like, I went into Judas like, oh, God, it's Chance. But Buddy's on there, so that helped.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, my artists that I usually go to, they were on that track, so it's like, all right. It works. There was one joint, the joint with Lucky Day, Cupid. That one, so Cupid is Earth Gang, Lucky Day, and Black.
Yep.
And Black is actually on here twice.
Really?
Yeah, on back-to-back tracks.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, he's part of Spillage Village.
Wow.
He might actually, now that you say that. Yeah, you're right, because it's the whole group is Earth Gang, JID, Jordan Bryant, Black, Mareba, and then the producers Hollywood JB and Benji. So yeah, that makes sense.
Makes sense. Shit. Well,
yeah, I like that one. It was a good joint.
Oh yeah, Bryson Tiller dropped. I mean, I guess he dropped the deluxe version of Trap Soul 10 years later. It feels like 10 years later. He dropped the remix of Rambo with Weekend on there. I don't think I heard that once when it dropped. But yeah, he also announced he's, I guess, finally dropping his third album. I guess.
Yeah, his third one.
And his third album on Friday. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, the only one dropping on Friday.
Boom, 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 boom.
Nah, not them. I mean, yeah, they're dropping, but I wasn't talking about them.
And I've been waiting, baby.
Our favorite UK gangster rapper is coming back.
Who?
21.
Oh yeah, 21 Savage.
Metro Boomin.
Bro, I'm being completely honest. I forgot he's from the UK.
Yeah.
You know we dissed that album, the very first one, Savage Mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hella roasted that shit. We thought it was trash when we first heard it.
Yeah.
We reviewed the first one, what, 2 years?
No, we listened to Issa.
Huh? Oh,
Issa.
Issa, yeah.
That was that one.
Yeah, that shit was, yeah, we roasted the fuck out of that.
But I did like, what was the joint that it was him, Metro Boomin, and Offset?
I think that one was Savage Mode.
Yeah, that one was Savage Mode, I think. Yeah. That was Savage Mode.
Yeah. So, Lord knows I didn't diss Savage Mode. I love Savage Mode. Savage Mode was great. Off the first track, the one that had Travis Scott on it.
Yeah, I thought that was the whole group. It was like, it was Travis Scott, 21 Savage, and Metro Boomin.
This is their first collab one.
Oh, okay. Anyway, yeah, Savage Mode 2's dropping.
No, Without Warning was the one with all three of them.
Yeah, you're right.
There you go. Yeah, you're right on that one. Yeah, Savage Mode 2's dropping. Bryson Till's dropping. And yeah, Westside Gunn is dropping his Shady Records debut album. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, it's like 10 tracks. He got fucking Slick Rick on there like twice.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Tracklist is
That's
nuts.
interesting.
Busta Rhymes is on it. Mm-hmm. Who else was on that motherfucker? Like
all of fucking Griselda.
Oh, Black Thought's on it.
Yeah, Black Thought's on the shit. Gonna be a whole bunch of fucking gritty ass raps, dog. Shady Records, man, they're gonna be 2 for 2 and maybe 3 for 3 if fucking Conway drops his shit. They say he might drop it in October too.
Shouts out to Problem. I don't know if I've said this before.
Yes.
But just shouts out to Problem.
Yes.
All 2020, not only quality music, but him and his team have produced quality merchandise. I don't know if you saw the ad for his latest sale.
Yes, I have.
Because, he's been, his projects have been, the Kush and Coffee.
Or Coffee and Kush. Yeah.
So he has a mug that is also a bong.
Yeah.
It's the most brilliant shit ever. It's so simple and so brilliant. Take a hit of the bong, let the smoke out, and then just take a sip of your coffee.
I mean,
Like, I saw that shit and I was like, man.
Or the other way around.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I was like, I stay with my vape, but I just want to buy that. Just so I have it.
Just so it's there. Like,
just like in case. In case I want to put some, break down crumble some herb.
Right.
I have it right there.
Sprinkle some crack on it too.
Yeah, and I don't even drink coffee. But like, to put some hot tea or some hot cocoa in that bitch. I'll definitely rock with that. Lil Wayne, Carter 5, I literally just...
I didn't.
Oh, come on, man. Don't do that.
Oh, yeah.
Don't fucking do that.
Nigga, it was not needed. I was pissed.
It wasn't needed.
It really wasn't.
But...
You like it?
I'll accept it.
No.
Why the fuck not?
Well, first how it was described to me beforehand was this is the OG version.
That's what we thought it was gonna be. We
No.
thought it was gonna be the tracks that you
That's
played.
what y'all told me.
Well, that's what
I don't
was
fucking
reported to us.
like, nah, I know.
That was the
I get
info
what you're
Mac
saying.
Man said.
They were like, we're dropping the OG version. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. We'll see what that is. And then it was the deluxe I'm going through, and I'm like, okay, where do these songs from the previous one start, and I realized that it was like out track 11, and I'm like, okay, so this is just the deluxe version, and I probably got halfway through more to the story, and I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't even want to.
I mean, you vouch for Funeral.
Man.
Still.
Like, honestly, I'll be honest, like, from what I heard, those first 3 tracks, I'm even looking at your recommendation of Funeral, and I'm like, nah, I'm not even going to try to even...
Oh, my God.
Not even going to try to disprove what I was able to hear from him off Carter 5.
The original.
Yeah.
I mean, the one that we all heard the first time.
I'm not eager to listen to any solo Lil Wayne anymore.
I told you that. And
I told you. I was like, that was his Kobe 60 point game.
I was
Let him
optimistic.
run up in the sunset and let's go.
I was optimistic because M just dropped Music to Be Murdered By, so I was very optimistic because I was like, okay, Wayne can come up with a Funeral.
No.
Nah, that was the weakest album this year.
Wow, weakest album this year?
I've definitely heard worse.
Oh, my shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so 6ix9ine is better than that?
We didn't listen to 6ix9ine,
Exactly, motherfucker.
No, there's a reason. No, that's worse. Because we didn't acknowledge it. There's a difference.
No, we acknowledged it, all right.
Oh, we acknowledged it.
We've been acknowledging it.
Yeah.
We just didn't listen to it.
Oh, exactly. We just listened. Oh, yeah,
Exactly.
that shit went from top 50 to not mention at all now. Like, it's literally...
Not even on 200?
It's gone.
Whew. Damn.
He still has
Love to see it.
He still has not said nothing.
Don't be mad, nigga. UPS is hiring.
That nigga's probably late. He's probably realizing, damn, I gotta stay low key now.
Shit.
Anyway.
Good.
Bobby Shmurda's
this
his
shit
pro hearing, he got declined. So he's gonna be in there for
till next year.
Yeah.
I mean, for him, I was like, honestly, stay in there till next year because by then, hopefully, the pandemic will probably pass over. Like it will probably pass over, and it will still be some left. But maybe the clubs might be open, and we'll celebrate him properly. Maybe.
I mean, you can say that.
Hopefully.
That's why I said maybe.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully.
Hopefully. Like I said,
I just look at it from the standpoint of,
it sucks.
That ain't gonna help him much. Like, he gotta go back to his cell. So,
honestly, yeah.
like,
seriously.
I'd rather be out in a pandemic than back in a cell.
Very true.
With his family.
Very true.
We joke and say pandemic feels like jail, but only one of them actually feels like jail.
Well, yeah.
And it's gonna be jail.
Jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, had a roof over his head. Oh yeah, I forgot we got to mention. What was his name? The Black Trump supporter. Facts. I need that. The racism. I need that.
King Face.
King Face.
Yeah,
That's
I'll stay away
his
from
name.
it.
Yeah, fuck it. Sports, nigga.
Yeah, it don't really like,
Give me what I want.
Rest in peace. That's pretty much what I got.
And
Niners,
I've
nigga.
been waiting, baby.
The JV squad won.
Oh, excuse me. Hold the fuck up. No.
No, I'm saving the Lakers for last.
No.
I'm saving so y'all can gloat. I am saving it because I'm gonna be quiet during all this. So let me talk about my Niners first. Me and Martine share the Niners. You and Martine share the Lakers.
I also share the Niners too.
No, you're a Lakers Niner fan. So let's just talk about the football first, and then we get the basketball.
And there's weeks and weeks of football.
Ain't nothing.
We got 2 weeks.
Anyway, let me talk about my Niners first, and just football. Period. The JV squad beat the fucking Giants. Like, goddamn.
We gotta talk about week 3 versus an accomplishment.
Anyway, like I said, the Niners fucking lost.
Best for last, bro.
Best for last. Just be patient. Just be patient. We'll get to your Lakers. Anyway, like I said, Niners won. What was your take of it, Martine?
My take of it is we still trash, bro.
Oh, shit, man.
Like real shit. Like it didn't tell me much. Like we beat the Giants without Saquon Barkley, bro. Like
seriously.
The Giants are already trash with Saquon Barkley. Mm-hmm. You don't have him, even more trash.
Oh, told me was McKinnon's the MVP of this team so far this year.
Yeah.
McKinnon, the tight end, right?
No. Running back.
The running back, yeah. Yeah, he's down there like having a Pro Bowl like year.
Yeah.
Like he's
crazy
scoring multiple touchdowns. I'm like, that's something I didn't think I'd see.
I didn't think I'd see him on the field, man. Shit.
It's the Giants too, so like.
But I don't think they're gonna be that trash.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's already the Giants, and then you minus Saquon Barkley. It's like, come on.
Daniel Jones regressed horribly after we praised him last year. So like,
oh my god! I thought, but the only one thing I'll say is that our defense cannot control a mobile quarterback because when he started running, he was gaining hella yards, and he should have just kept doing that because we couldn't stop that for shit. But. Again, and we're making mental mistakes too. Long snapper fucking up the fucking PATs and shit. But Mullins did what he had to do. We had a good who was our wide receiver? The rookie.
Oh, Brandon Ayuk.
He had that one play where the whole reverse. I call it the Debo play. The reverse pass and
makes sense.
And no one touched him. As soon as he ran in there, nobody touched him. But yeah, we whooped their ass. That's cool. Raiders lost to the damn fucking Pats. Who else won?
I don't give a fuck about week 3. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care.
Be patient,
I don't care.
Be patient, my nigga.
No.
Anyway, like I was saying.
Be patient for 10 years.
Be patient, my nigga. No, you can be patient.
No.
Just be patient.
No.
I be patient with you. Can you be patient with me?
No. I'm telling you no.
Anyway, like I was saying. Martine, you'll get to your Lakers when I feel like you can get to your Lakers.
No. I'll put the fucking microphone if we're gonna play that.
Like I was saying, Martine. Like I was saying. Anyway, Patrick Mahomes is still Patrick Mahomes. You watch the game? Monday Night Football?
I was listening to it.
Lamar Jackson, the fucking Madden curse is getting his ass.
Oh, for real, though. Like, I don't know what's up.
I know it's just week 2.
Yeah,
I know it's just week 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
But the Madden curse is getting his ass.
I don't know, man. I kind of fear for him. Like, seriously.
Like, yeah, anyway, as soon as they hiked the ball, Andy Reid just said, nope. He's like, you all ain't getting shit. Oh, yeah, also fucking, COVID got to the fucking NFL.
Yeah, surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker. For the fucking...
Who would have thought that? You know what I mean? They have to tackle each other. They have to freaking breathe, like, right next to each other's faces. Like,
the Chargers and the fucking...
Come on, man.
The Chargers and the... Oh, no. It was the Titans and who else? It was the Titans and the Vikings, right? They got it?
I forgot who the fuck it was. The other team. I know for sure Titans.
Yeah, the Titans. And they went against the Vikings. And the Vikings had to close up shop. Titans had to close up shop. And yeah, they got a game. The Titans, I think
Steelers. Oh wait, no, that's the next game.
Yeah, they gotta postpone that fucking shit.
Yeah, no, they're not postponing it. The report said out the plan is to play that game.
Yeah, they said
on Sunday.
Yeah,
they said they might push it to Monday.
Nah, it says Sunday, bro.
They said Monday at worst case, but they said the plans to play on Sunday.
That was wild, bro.
That is crazy.
They're wild. But we got Sunday night against the fucking Eagles. Might be a good game. Other than that, yeah, that's cool. Now you can talk about your Lakers. Now press the button. Go ahead, press the button.
Nah, the problem with this is I was never gonna press a button.
I'm just saying, just do what you do. Your Lakers are in the finals. I was saving it for last. If you would have followed my lead to it, you would have you should have just trusted me, my nigga.
Nah, you gotta trust me when it comes to the Lakers.
Well, yeah, and trust me when it comes to the Niners. And Martine's in the middle of it.
I'm chilling.
So you should have just been patient, and then because the shit with the Niners, that's irrelevant. That's why I'm trying to get all the irrelevant shit out of here, so you could just gloat, so there could be nothing left to talk about. So go ahead.
Okay, this is why you gotta trust me.
Go ahead and talk about your damn Lakers.
I'm talking. Don't interrupt me. Listen, you gotta trust me. We still have a series to play.
And we still got games to play.
Yeah, but we talking about, again, future reference, playoffs always take precedence over regular season moving forward. Just understand that.
When it's the Niners and Lakers, they're both pretty equal to me.
No,
because
you're not a Lakers fan.
Exactly. So that's why it's pretty equal to me.
Yeah,
but that's why I said I want to talk about my Niners first. No, he's both. He's equally both.
I'm equally both.
Martin is equally both. So he can agree with me when I talk about the Niners. So
I thought it was my turn to talk.
Look, you can talk then.
Okay, so don't talk. You're quiet now. No more
okay, Trump.
Yeah. Yeah. You keep talking. I'm gonna play some.
Defense. I'm not biting it.
I'm gonna play some reggaeton. We'll see who Trump is on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Speak English, motherfucker.
Yeah. I'm gonna make the speak English
Talk about your Lakers. Talk about your Lakers.
Yeah, Lakers advance. That's what I wanted to. It's pretty much what I want to say. We still got a series to play.
You're in the finals. Celebrate, nigga.
Yo.
You're in the finals.
Yeah.
First time in 10 years.
You're done.
Oh, I'm done now.
Yeah, you're done.
Okay, Trump.
That don't move me.
Go ahead.
I can take watching Trump.
Go ahead.
You can't do that, but that's another story.
Go ahead.
Lakers are in the finals. First time in 10 years. Round of applause to them. Heat are also in the finals. I did not see that coming from the time the playoffs began.
Hell no.
But salute to them.
That's the bubble for you.
I really wanted the Celtics. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wanted the Celtics so fucking bad. I was calling that shit from the jump of the bubble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Too bad.
That being said, that's why we're recording tonight.
Yeah, we're recording on a Tuesday, people.
So it got announced.
Because it's Lakers, and I have to respect that. It's the first time they've been in the finals in 10 years. So they deserve this, because if we were recording today, like on what we usually record, both of these men would be stressed out.
And probably would not be paying attention to the microphone at all.
And it's like,
that's why we're recording tonight. So we get ready for the game tomorrow.
I don't blame y'all.
With that being said, going off of basketball, I'll say Lakers in 6. But based off of what I'm seeing, like this divine intervention stuff,
I've been saying it.
Man.
6-man shit. That's what this shit is.
I've been saying it, bro. Like, dude, Kobe is behind everything.
Yeah, like
there was certain times during the Nuggets game when the balls would go up and it would just be. I think it's gonna go in. And it would be like, nope. Kobe just like, nah, pushed it off, or just blew at it.
Yeah,
nah.
I just from what I've seen, it's a good matchup in terms of what we can exploit. In terms of basketball, like they've been able to run zone against all the teams in the Eastern Conference. It's just not going to work because Anthony Davis is the unicorn. Like, he's going to get his points anywhere and everywhere. And they've tried it over the regular season. Now, I don't hold regular season. I've learned my lesson back in 2011 when we swept the Mavs during the regular season. And they came back and they swept our asses in the playoffs when it mattered.
Yep.
So I don't hold that as overall. But from the 2 showings and regular season, I like our shot, obviously.
I will say, though, man, you've been pointing them out basically the whole bubble time. Tyler Hero's showing out, man.
Yeah, no, he's amazing.
Yeah, so that's something that didn't happen like in the regular season. You know what I'm saying? Let's just see how it plays out. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm full confidence when it comes to our team, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But at the same token, I don't want to overlook the Heat. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. There's going to be that interesting factor, which we spoke on when the bubble started. Tyler Hero's current girlfriend is Kyle Kuzma's ex-girlfriend.
Ah, yeah. That part.
And she's in the bubble.
Hey.
Yeah. That's something to pay attention to.
For sure.
To see how that goes on the court. Because remember, we saw something similar to that in round 1 when it was that player who calls himself Playoff P and Seth Curry. You know the story with that. Yeah. So, I'm interested to see that. Obviously, the matchup between LeBron and Gimme. And shots of Dwight Howard.
Dude, seriously.
Never thought I'd hear y'all say that shit.
No, you never. I would never had thought I would say that shit personally. Like, you know what I mean? Nah, JC is very forgiving when it comes to shit like that. Me, on the other hand, I could hold a fucking grudge, bro.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I would too.
Yeah, but like, dude, he actually. I'm not gonna say he put clamps on Jokic,
but he put clamps.
On Jokic, man.
Yeah.
Like, that shit was just fucking beautiful.
And not just that, it's this second go around for him. He just feels like a Laker now.
Yeah.
Versus the first run, it was kind of like, all right, he's trying to adapt, but he don't really want to listen to somebody that's trying to help him get there. Like, you know,
right.
That whole struggle. So for this, it feels good seeing him in the fold. And again, I didn't expect any of this to happen, but here we are, and I'm not sorry for it either.
Yeah.
Like, he's looked incredible. He's a good fit, and I hope he's a good fit moving forward. So I hope he remains in the starting lineup moving tomorrow. Going forward tomorrow. We'll see how that goes.
Who's their starting center?
Adebayo.
Oh fuck, that's right.
Yeah. I love JaVale, but I can't trust JaVale right now. Like,
yeah, no. Well, defensively, I mean, he's kind of a liability. You know, he's a little bit like, I'm not gonna say undersized as far as height, but undersized as far as weight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas, you know, fucking Dwight is solid. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody gonna move him.
Yeah.
Unless he decides to move and shit.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes with that. But overall, like, I'm excited for it. Yeah. I can say this. I saw a lot of people bitching and complaining about, oh man, if it wasn't for how this pandemic and everything's playing out, we would have had the finals in Hollywood and
that shit's the only thing I feel it's wrong.
And I will say this: God don't make mistakes.
Oh no!
If there was a finals that was supposed to happen in Miami and LA, God's keeping us from something that's probably worse than this pandemic.
Probably.
So
you never know, man.
Because if I never see this matchup in the finals again in my lifetime, I will go to my deathbed knowing, nah, we got saved from something that could have been potentially worse. Like Miami and Los Angeles, nah. For the debauchery,
oh
hell no. We probably got saved from something.
For all the fucking clout chasers and shit, they got robbed of like clout chasing. That's what that shit got robbed of. Because none but clout chasers would have been at that damn game. Niggas with money and all that other shit.
Yeah, man, you got a point there.
Going to clubs, all the fucking thoughts and shit like that. Instagram models. Yeah, they got robbed of that. Oh well. Watch on your fucking couch, like the rest of us. Go vote.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm just excited. I'm soaking it all in. Like I'm not here to gloat. The job's not done.
Nigga, you should. Oh yeah, word to Kobe.
Yeah.
I'm not finished.
Yeah, so
especially when LeBron was just sitting on the floor. Yeah, and people were going like, "Oh, he's just he's not celebrating and all this other shit." Like, yeah, probably because he's tired.
Not only that, man. I mean, you know, Kobe always held the trophy and looked like he was sad, bro.
Because he knows it's something's bullshit.
It's like
bullshit.
No, I'm just saying, like, fucking, maybe LeBron's having that type of moment. Like, he's starting to realize that, like, you know what, this shit ain't done yet.
No, it's not done.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not done. And I just want, if you guys win this shit, whoever wins this, I just want the parade at Disney World. Still want that. I still want it. And if you guys win, J.R. Smith for having a Henny bottle and he's giving Minnie Mouse a chaser.
Oh my God.
That's all I want. That's what I want. But yeah, man.
Shout out to All the Smoke podcast, the Allen Iverson episode.
Oh, yep.
I probably think it's because of the passing of Kobe. I was really emotional watching that just because I want Allen Iverson to get every single last flower.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I couldn't do that.
Like, that was, I just was watching it like, I just want him to receive every single flower he could get before, it's his time. But they did great. It was almost it was almost a 2-hour episode.
Right.
You usually know with All the Smoke, when they go that long,
it's really in depth, and it's someone that they love.
Yeah.
Like, that's the biggest thing.
Right.
Yeah, and then his little fucking diss to, I guess, he who shall not be named. Because we don't know who he was going at, but we got a good idea who he was going at. The one when he was dissing him, calling him about.
No, I know exactly what part you're talking about. I still don't know.
I feel it was Whitlock. I still feel it was Whitlock.
Nah.
Only person I can think of. I was thinking maybe Skip Bayless. He said it wasn't.
No, but he said straight up.
The only other person I can think of is fucking Kumlock. Only person.
I don't remember him ever really like getting at him though.
Has he ever got JC? You're the one with the brain. You're the one with the memory. Did he ever get at him? Anyway. Let's see what else. Anything else? Anything else left over? Lakers in 6, 5.
Lakers in 5, man. I've been saying this shit since the jump. And I haven't been wrong yet.
For entertainment, I want all 7 games. I want it dramatic and all that other shit. So,
of course you do.
Of course, it's the entertainment value.
I'll be entertained after 5 games.
Yeah, we'll see how that plays out.
And you, JC, you said 6.
I said Lakers 6, but Divine Intervention, I'm thinking 5.
What? Or maybe 4?
No.
Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler ain't gonna do that.
No, it's not even just Jimmy Butler, fam. That's
that whole team.
That's a strong team.
That shit is something. I'm telling you, they're on some Triple H My Time shit. You see what they look like?
Their chemistry is amazing.
Right,
I will say that,
yeah.
Because like the sum of their parts isn't really that talented overall. Like it is. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, no,
but completely, it's not like it's not like the Clippers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not looked at like that and shit.
Mm-hmm. On top of that, the head of that franchise is Pat Riley, who was viewed as the godfather of the NBA.
Yep.
Pat Riley still has funk with LeBron.
The whole storyline, man. There's so many storylines going into this.
The same way how we felt with the last offseason with us and Kawhi holding us out to dry.
Oh,
remember?
Yeah.
Pat Riley feels that LeBron did that to him.
Yeah.
Before he ultimately decided to go back to Cleveland. So there's that storyline is going to be obviously something to pay attention to. I just like the fact that it's the first time that both these teams have met in this series, but there's so many storylines based on old occurrences with different people. Mm-hmm. So like LeBron in the Heat organization, Pat Riley in the Lakers organization.
Right.
And then you have factors in with Dwight and Rondo being former Lakers opponents in the finals, and now they're here with the Lakers. Like that, there's just a lot of things you could pull from. So very interested. I'm excited to see. Heat still get my respect.
Yeah.
Not going into this thinking
definitely.
that it's going to be a cakewalk at all. I'm expecting 4 full quarters each game. I'm not necessarily going down the wire, but I expect 4 quarters of basketball having to be played at the top level.
So this would be LeBron's what final? How many?
This is his 10th finals
And
appearance.
this would be Iguodala's 6th one straight.
6 straight.
Yeah, 6 straight.
Fucking wild. That is wild.
Lakers 32nd overall.
Shit.
What is it? The Heat 6th or something like that.
LeBron going against his past, and he gonna have to burn it down. Fucking
I think
hey,
it's
man.
their 5th, bro.
Huh?
No, the Heat. I think it's their 5th. Because they had the 4 with LeBron.
And then the one with
and then
fucking
the
Dwayne.
one with Dwayne Wade and Shaq.
Yeah.
This is the 5th. Wow. This, man. Gotta love basketball. Gotta love sports, period, man. Fucking hockey already had their Stanley Cup shit, so they're done. Baseball's in the playoffs. Football just barely started, hopefully to see how long. And then basketball's gonna be done. And, when are y'all gonna come back after when all this is over? On Christmas?
That's a good fucking question.
No way. We just know the draft is November 18th. That's all we know.
Yeah, everything's just weird now, bro. Like, it don't even... None of the shit really adds up anymore. Like, it don't...
None
there's
makes
no...
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no routine. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Overall. But that goes for everything, though. Not just sports. Like, just
Everything.
everything's
Everything
just
is
out of
all-
whack.
Yep. That goes, man. Anyway, anything else? Nope. Well then, this is episode 201.
This is
of the iLLogical Sense podcast. You can always follow me on the Twitter. Shout out to Mr. Fab. You can follow me at Mr. Busby4 lowercase 08. You can follow us on Twitter at iLLogicalSP. You can always follow us on the Instagram at the iLLogical Sense, and of course on the Facebook.
Give me a hell yeah!
Oh yeah.
And of course, on all social media, you can hit me up, JC No. Finals basketball. Been waiting 10 long years for it.
Shit.
Seriously.
Man, well deserved, man. Y'all went through some shit. Like I remember this shit. They kept showing that scene when everyone was in. We talked about it on the podcast years ago when everyone was injured on that one game. Everyone was injured and y'all were down like one player, and he was like chilling out on the bench and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, y'all went through some rough patches. But hey, you said 2020. It's 2020. For better or for worse.
We here.
We here.
That's all that matters. Shit. Oh yeah, you can follow me on all social medias at Venomous408. That's VNMS408. And you can search all your digital streaming platforms. Venomous spelled VNMS. Go figure. Yeah, and go stream my shit. That'd be great. You know what I'm saying? Lakers in 5.
Whoa.
Go Niners.
You damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Just I'm loving the sports this year, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving what I'm seeing so far.
And according to Trump, he brought back football.
Fuck that guy.
He really said that, and Joe Biden just looked at him like, "Nigga, are you serious?"
No, he started laughing, bro. Like he legit started laughing at his ass.
He's like, "I can't believe this shit." Go vote, people! For the love of God, go vote and wear a mask. We out.
Peace.
Peace.
Go.